Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Top 3 Views podcast.
Episode 8.
I am your co-host, Jerry Ruiz. We have
Matt.
And today is going to be a good day. The Raiders won today.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be talked about a little later on.
Yeah.
But I feel like we always got to talk about a person passing away first, just to get not to get it over with, but just in case the rest of the episode goes in a different direction. I don't want it to feel disrespectful.
Yeah. Well, plus it is get out of the way.
Yeah.
In my opinion, not get out of the way because we don't care about you or care about it, but get out of the way this is a more of a sadder moment.
Yeah.
The rest of the podcast, we don't want to be sad. We want to talk about fun stuff.
That's true.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah, that's true too.
So we're gonna get him out of the way.
So we just wanted to say that Sean Connery, he passed away.
91 years old.
91 years old. I feel like that's a really good age.
Yeah.
I think 85 plus is a good time to go. You've lived a good life.
Yeah.
Well, you've lived a
until
long life.
We get into the Neuralink in the future, and then you can live longer. And stuff.
Yeah, and then we'll see what the new average is.
Yeah.
But
best James Bond.
His wife said that he passed away in his sleep. That he was battling dementia, so this was the best way for him to go. She said, and that's what he would have wanted. So, yeah. I mean, I feel like all things considered, he lived a good life.
Yeah, and he's one of those people. For me, I like anybody dying. Obviously, you want to pay respects to that.
Yeah.
Just because losing a life, or it's really the family too. Like losing a life in general is crazy for your family, your friends, whatever. But at the same time, is people are probably gonna get at me for this because when it's like he's dead already, this and that. But he wasn't the greatest guy.
Oh no,
no.
I didn't really know too much about him.
Yeah, but since he is dead and he can't defend himself or this or that, well, he can't defend himself, even if he was alive, because there's video and stuff like that. But it's just a whole misogynistic thing, slapping women. Saying on live TV that it should be allowed to happen if they don't listen, basically.
Oh yeah, damn, nah, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
But I'm here to celebrate. He was a great actor. So.
All right. Well, yeah. I guess we can leave off with that. I never really watched any of his movies. I don't.
You ever seen any of the James Bonds? Of him?
The original ones? Nah, I haven't really seen them.
I seen one in school before.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Nah, I haven't really seen them. So I guess that's that. Well, we'll talk about this next topic after. But Kanye West, he was on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Did you finish it? You didn't.
I finished watching it. Yeah, but I guess we can call it the Kanye West experience featuring Joe Rogan because
Joe Rogan was on Kanye's podcast.
Yeah, pretty much, because Kanye West was just talking the whole time. What did you want to talk about it?
Well, yeah, he was talking the whole time, giving symphonies out or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I wanted to ask you,
you go for it. Yeah, you're interviewing
basically, what do you think about, after hearing that whole conversation or that whole podcast? What do you think in general about the way Kanye thinks?
About how he thinks, or about Kanye as a person?
Just as he thinks.
I think it's pretty funny that it kind of sounds like whatever's on his mind, he just talks about it. He doesn't really process what he's gonna say. He just goes ham. I respect that. But it's pretty crazy too. But I got a little bit more respect for him because he does have some crazy ideas. I'm not gonna lie.
But you're able to understand it more than just a quick clip of
just a soundbite of him being crazy. Yeah,
you get them kind of, even though he doesn't fully break it down, but he breaks it down in his own way, I guess.
Yeah,
so he kind of understands it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember some stuff when he's all, I wish in school they taught you more about physics and engineering.
Yeah,
and then which makes sense. That's a good topic. But he's all, because then I wouldn't be yelling at my engineer about him trying to install these solar panels.
Yeah.
He's all, because I'd be able to understand him better. Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, well, maybe you just don't yell at him because he knows what he's doing. He's the expert.
Yeah.
But
the biggest thing for me was when the whole time I'm listening to him, I'm thinking he does not live or ever think about the present.
Yeah.
Like he's lives in the future, like in his head.
That's true. Yeah.
And I feel like I've never seen anybody think like that or live like that. Like he doesn't care, or not that he doesn't care, but like everything is the future.
Yeah.
Nothing is like
the now.
Right now.
Yeah.
Everything he's talking about is like, well, we're doing this, and we should do this, we should do that, we should do this. I'm like, he really just lives in the future.
There was a part too. I forgot what they were talking about, but he said people always try to come and give me advice. He's and I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they were ask me for advice.
He's like, I'm the richest guy I know, or the most successful guy I know.
He's I'm the most. Yeah, he's I'm the most successful guy I know.
Yeah.
He's like, why would I want your advice?
Yeah.
I was like, damn,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that was pretty savage.
It's one of those things where, because he was also saying, he's doing things differently where he doesn't. It's all not all ego.
Yeah.
But you can through the interview, you can still see the ego creep in once in a
Yeah.
while, like that part.
Yeah.
And there's a few other parts where you can see like
I think
he's
and
flexing a
then
little bit.
he said he's gonna be his own CFO, his own financer for his
Mhm.
Gap deal. And Joe Rogan asked me who's gonna be my CFO. He's like, who's gonna be your CFO? Me. And he
Yeah.
just smiles all big.
Mhm. It's funny because he tweeted out prior.
Yeah.
He tweeted out, "I finally found my Christian CFO, or whatever."
Yeah.
And then
It was him.
later he said it's just being
It was
him.
a tease for the episode.
I was like,
He was
wow.
setting it up.
But I'm also confused, like Joe Rogan was, with how do you have time to do all this?
Yeah. I don't know.
He literally said he goes to school with his kids
Yeah,
all day,
Yeah,
like
that's
his
good.
own school,
Yeah.
and doing this farming stuff and these meal plans and all this stuff. Plus, you're doing. I just feel like you never sleep. Like
Yeah.
I don't get it. It's
I don't.
crazy.
Yeah, I don't either. And I like I like when he was talking about the church. Like, you know how he's like everyone just a big old stadium
Yeah,
of people just vibing all crazy.
Mhm. And he's all like
yeah, he's
acting it out. Like,
Yeah, he was singing the song. I was like, oh shit, this is
Yeah.
sick. This is hyping me up. I was like, damn.
yeah.
So I could feel like that's gonna be a crazy experience.
Yeah. But my issue, this is my issue with him. My biggest issue is I feel like which is you can do whatever you want, but I feel like he's going way too hard with the Christian stuff.
Yeah.
Only because you want to be president, but we also live in a world or in a country that's freedom of religion.
Yeah.
But he wants it to be, this
God.
is what it is.
Glory to God.
We're doing the
Yeah.
thing in school. What's that thing?
The Pledge of Allegiance.
I think it was saying like prayers or whatever. Or
Uh-huh.
like some. So it's like, that'll never happen.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we're way too different.
A lot of his answers too, he was saying like glory to God, thanks to God, God is gonna
Yeah.
will it and stuff like that. I guess speaking on his presidency, would you? I like that he said that. You know what? I don't know everything, like including foreign affairs. When they were talking about like what if they try to threaten us or something,
Mm-hmm.
he's I'll speak with my best advisors and I'll pick the best decision according to what we all think of.
Yeah.
Which is good to hear, like him, like being honest. Like, because if he said, "Oh, I'll do this and do that," like obviously he doesn't have the expertise or the experience in it. So, him saying that he'll choose like the best people to help him, and then he'll decide from there. I like that answer.
Yeah.
Even though he said that part of that ego, he's all because I'm the most, not the successful, but all the decisions I've made in my life have been the best ones. He's all, so me picking a decision will be the best one.
Mm-hmm.
That was the ego again.
Yeah. No, I like that too because I don't feel like any president we've ever had knows the answer to every single thing.
Yeah, and it's impossible to
It's
know every
always
single
like
thing.
you need help.
Yeah.
Like you need the best people.
And it's obvious that that's what they do.
Mhm.
Like, you know.
that's what they do. It's not them just by themselves, but yeah. I actually like that though, the whole podcast, just because you get way more insight
Yeah.
onto what he's doing, like actually doing, as far as like just the whole thing. Like he's really trying to build homes and build not build, but teach people how to farm and do this and find out the best plans of eating, like meal plans and all that kind of stuff, which is cool. But he's been super successful in everything he's done, so we'll see if he's successful in this kind of stuff.
And one more thing before we go on to the next topic. He was saying, what I forgot what this is brought up. They're talking about Disney and Star Wars and, you know, sometimes the original idea isn't the same. And he's all, dude, the original Star Wars are sick. He's like, even the prequels, he's like, you gotta learn about Darth Vader, how he became Darth Vader. He's like, Anakin had the high ground, or Obi-Wan had the high ground. He's like, classic. It's like, what? And I found out that Kanye West watches a lot of movies and a lot of TV shows too.
He watches a lot.
So
he kept
like,
referring to a bunch of different things.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. You know how you're saying, how does he have all this time?
Yeah, and
I
he's also watching that. Like,
I was like, bro, he has really good taste in TV and episodes and movies, because I was like, oh yeah, I like that, because he was talking about Westworld and he was talking about
See, and I feel like he has a certain sense of humor that like not everybody catches on to. Yeah. But like he's trying to be funny even though he's not the funniest guy in the world. But like you know, so.
Oh, one more part too. I don't know if anyone caught this. He had a big smile when he said it. He said his dad was a Black Panther. Yeah. And some guy down the street was yelling lies about the Black Panthers, and he went and snatched the microwave from the microphone away from him. And then he was like, yeah, I guess he's all, sometimes the apple doesn't fall far from the tree or something like that.
Like sun.
Yeah, he's all like falling like sun, and he started laughing, and then he got serious again. Yeah. And I was like, oh, that's his Taylor Swift dig right there. Yeah. And that's that humor you were talking about, like, you know.
But not everybody will catch on to it. Like,
like Joe Rogan did. Joe Rogan didn't catch that.
Yeah, he didn't.
Or he ignored it if he did.
Yeah. But it's probably because I don't know how much he knows about.
Wait, that's a big moment in Kanye history.
Yeah, he played
Kanye history.
The road revolves around Kanye history. But it was a good podcast overall, though.
Yeah, I liked it. It was dope. And then I finished watching that Matthew McConaughey one. Actually, it ended up getting like really good.
I haven't even watched it.
It's a good one. It's a good balance too to see like how he was brought up. Yeah. And then to Kanye West, he also blamed the not the fashion industry, but I guess how women are viewed now, and like the Hollywood industry, for killing his mom because she felt like she had to get plastic surgery to, I guess, conform maybe. And I thought that was kind of ironic because his wife kind of started this whole, you know, big butt, big lips, Botox face, and all that. So I thought that was pretty crazy. Yeah, I don't know if I have anything else to say about that. Why are you laughing?
Nah, I don't know.
Okay, but anyways, I wanted to transition that into he got his wife a hologram of her dad that passed away.
Robert Kardashian. Did you guys?
O.J.
Simpson's
friend or lawyer?
Yeah. His main guy.
Friend and lawyer. Yeah, it's crazy. Did you ever watch that that TV show?
The O.J. one.
The O.J. one.
Yeah.
The trial of O.J. Simpson. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good, huh?
Yeah, I liked it.
That
was really good.
With Radio, the guy that played Radio as O.J.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Yeah, and let me see. We're gonna play. I don't have the video right here. I thought I did.
It's crazy how close they were. Like OJ with the whole family. Like,
yeah, for real.
And then he ends up being
like this crazy.
Like what?
Oh, I did have the picture. Let me lower the volume real quick. I don't think I did that, guys. Sorry. Okay. So we'll just play a quick glimpse of it.
Yeah.
So just with the audio off, I think we'd be fine playing the audio, but I guess no risk today, huh? So anyways, what do you think of about them making a hologram of the dad and making him say stuff that he never really said? Like, let's see. Apparently Kim Kardashian liked it a lot. She said it was probably her like best gift ever.
But don't you feel like she has to say that?
Yeah, I guess so. But she didn't have to leak it. If she didn't like it, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's the one that brought it to. She tweeted it out that they did that for him.
Yeah.
For her.
Yeah, for him. Kanye doing it for himself.
So he can feel good about getting a good gift. I just want to see what they said. Anyways, so he said he was like proud of her, that she was becoming a lawyer just like him, and proud
He's watching down on her and her sisters.
Yeah,
brother.
He's watching over them.
Yeah.
And
you forget the brother. Just no, yeah.
I feel like Kanye might have just said that too. But, and that she's a proud Armenian like them. Mm-hmm. But he never really. I don't think he ever said that.
There's no way.
In those
because
exact
she wasn't
words,
doing
any of that stuff.
Any of that stuff yet.
Imagine that he's like, and Kanye West is the best.
Yeah. And Kanye West is the greatest.
The greatest rapper of all time.
He'll be the greatest president ever. Yeah.
I just think that's crazy that I don't know that they not only that they made the hologram, but that they made it say stuff that wasn't said before. I think that's pretty weird. I don't know how I would feel about watching, like, let's just say that happened with my father. I don't know if I'd feel comfortable watching my father say something like just a fabrication of him, you know? Like, it probably was nice to hear, but I don't know if...
Are holograms weird in general for dead people? Like, remember that the Tupac hologram?
And Michael Jackson.
Is that cool? Or is it not cool if it's like your family? Because then it's kind of weird. What do you think?
I think it's pretty weird. And the Tupac one is kind of weird too because they're making money off of it.
Would you like it though? Like if you were a fan, like you went to the concert or whatever it was, and you were able to see Tupac perform, even though it wasn't really him.
I wouldn't want to pay a lot of money to see a hologram.
Yeah.
Like, and with that too, I feel it's different because like that was an actual performance once upon a time. So it's not like, it's not to me. This one feels really weird because it was made.
It was made like a movie.
Yeah, like it was like CGI kind of. Like it was just made up. Like at least the other one is like you're watching a rendition of the performance. You know, this one is just like, well, we're just gonna make stuff up for the family.
Yeah, I find it weird. I think it's super cool, in one sense. But it's very weird in another sense.
It's cool that you get to see him again, you know?
Yeah. Like, and it's a cool idea without really thinking about it. Like, oh, that's cool. You got, like, that's probably really cool, this and that. But when you think about it, like, that's my dead dad.
Yeah.
Now I see him, but huge version of him, and he's not really him. And he's saying stuff he's never really said. So even though he's saying great stuff, and if he probably, like, you know, you don't know. Maybe he's thinking all this, wherever he's at. But... it's not really him saying it.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not really from the heart or from...
it's from like someone else's brain and heart, you know? That's crazy.
Kanye's probably.
Yeah, exactly. so I think it's a weird... I don't know what I would want it. But who knows? I don't know.
It's cool though.
Let us know what you guys think, if you guys like that.
Yeah, if you'd be down for that for your own father or mother or anybody.
Or, any family or a close friend.
I wonder how much that was to do all that.
I think they said, actually... That's the only reason why I looked up this one on this page. Well, if you had to guess, how much would you say?
Bro, I have no idea.
I'm just saying guess.
10,000.
I was gonna say 6,000, but let's see. The technology is becoming more accessible, so you can do this on a small scale for tens of thousands. So yeah, you're right. But if you want to do it properly, you're looking at hundreds of thousands. I feel like the Kardashians probably got a discount. Because they have a lot of followers.
I want to know what they paid.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying? They have a lot of followers. So I'm sure them tweeting it might have been part of the deal. And then I'm sure if they did tweet it, they're like, oh, we'll give you a big discount. Like, you know? So, I don't know. Damn, hundreds of thousands is a lot too.
Now it's really not worth it. It's weird already, but now it's super expensive.
So, yeah, that's crazy. Speaking of expensive things and celebrities... what do you think about celebrities endorsing Trump for tax breaks, or like more celebrities coming out of the woodworks?
Yeah, I think it's whack. Every single one of them. Yeah, I think it's super whack. I think it just shows how selfish we are.
We
as a society.
We're not celebrities yet, bro.
No, but not even just celebrities. Like people that just have money in general.
Yeah.
But obviously we pay attention to them because. Who cares about this random guy that's successful? But we know Lil Wayne or we know 50 Cent. So, but it's just I think it's whack because I mean that's what this country's built on though is being selfish and literally getting as much as you can for you and yours. But I mean I don't know. So
the recent people that have come out in support for Trump is the golfer Jack Nicklaus. He's not a gopher, the golfer. He has major championship victories. Hockey legend Bobby Orr, Hall of Fame quarterback Brett Favre, all these like football stars. Lil Wayne tweeted a smiling photo with Trump. He was on that 60 Minutes. They interviewed him, saying he didn't care about like Black Lives Matter. He didn't care about he said pretty much if it has nothing to do with him, he doesn't really care. He doesn't really think about it at all, which is crazy, you know?
Yeah, but the weird thing about him, which I believe him, is he's so out of touch.
Yeah.
He doesn't pay attention to anything.
Yeah.
He thought 21 Savage was a group.
Yeah, that's funny.
So, I give him the benefit of the doubt in that sense. He's whack for this whole Trump stuff, though.
Yeah. And like it's crazy. They're pretty much it's not selling your soul, but you're just only voting for a guy just because he's gonna make you more money or save you money.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because like, imagine losing all your freedom and all your rights just so you can make more money.
Yeah, but this is the thing though. I respect them more than I respect a poor or whatever person.
A poor person.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
I respect them way more than I respect poor people voting for Trump.
Oh, okay.
Because you get no benefit besides your
I just say
racist benefit.
You're like, I don't respect poor people at all.
Nah. Nah, but you know what I mean?
Yeah,
because
no,
you're not benefiting off of any of this rich stuff.
You're just screwing yourself over for nothing.
For that, and you're just happy with the racist type
a hateful
stuff.
person.
Like, build a wall. Like,
Yeah.
you wanted to build a wall, so now you're voting. Or whatever, anything else he's ever said.
Yeah.
But you're not really getting benefited by all this stuff. So.
On my way on the freeway, I saw someone with the support Donald Trump flags on the back of his truck by Morgan Hill over there.
Yeah. When I went to Disneyland, or not Disneyland, to LA, right before,
yeah,
I was in Salinas, and I seen a truck. He didn't have flags, but he had a sticker right there by the mall.
Just a small sticker, big sticker?
I think a medium size.
A medium size?
Yeah.
What's it called? What do you think about? Should your vote count if you die? I saw you posted that.
Yeah. So basically, if you do an early ballot and you die before, your vote gets thrown out.
Oh yeah.
So my question to you was do you think that should be allowed or not?
Nah, I think if it has the date, because so I work at the post office. For the people that don't know, when someone hands a ballot over the counter, we have to stamp it the date that it was turned in. And I feel like if it has the date before the final election day, I feel like it should count because that's who you wanted before you died.
But you're not here to even benefit off any of those.
You're not here to benefit, or you're not here to. Yeah, but
it still should count if you voted. In my thing, like even if it was an early ballot, like I don't know anything about that. Early, on time.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, but apparently if it's an early one, it doesn't count. But that makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
I think that vote should count. It also depends on the age. This person was young.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like 90 years old. Like the person was young. She just had cancer or like something happened. So. My thing is, your vote matters way more to me than someone that's 95 years old that can still vote.
Because to them, they might want the old ways, or they just don't care.
The old ways, and also their future is very slim.
Yeah,
like you're about to be dead.
Yeah, like it doesn't matter.
The casket's already open for you.
Yeah, you just want short-term gain, if anything.
Yeah,
yeah.
And you're not benefiting anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Besides yourself and everyone that's old like you. Like the caskets are like we're already opening it for you. It's time to call in. Like, no, but you know what I mean, like. Yeah. The people that matter are the young people.
Mm-hmm. That sounds messed up.
For the future.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
If you're 95, you shouldn't even be able to vote, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's
I think you should be able to vote if you're younger.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
So what do you think about people that are 17? Should they be able to vote?
So that's another one. Yes, they should. If they're about to turn... If their birthday is literally a couple months or whatever after the election, they should have been able to vote.
Yeah, okay. So you're saying if they're going to turn 18 in the same year as the election year, they should be able to vote?
If it's close.
Okay.
If they're about to turn 18 like 11 months later, it's like almost a whole year.
Yeah.
Nah. But if you're like in the, I don't know, 3 to 4 month range, yes, you should be able to vote because, I don't know. Because for one, people aren't going to vote. A lot of kids, 17-year-olds, like 18, a lot of them don't vote. But the ones that do vote are the ones that really care. So I feel like let's get the people that really care voting.
Yeah. And then too, it's like they still got to put up with that person in charge for the next 4 years.
While they'll be eligible.
Yeah. So I know that's.
They literally missed it by a month. Like what?
Yeah. I feel maybe like you said, like if it's within the same year, because 2 months?
Yeah.
If the elections are in November, so
yeah.
Then that's fine. But Yeah, it's messed up. I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird.
Did you hear about Joe Biden? They had like a campaign bus on Texas or in Texas, and it was surrounded by Trump supporters. I have the video right here. You want to check it out real quick?
Yeah.
All right, everybody, let's play this video. Excuse me, how it does that? So like
On the freeway.
yeah, look, and then this is one of the cars with the campaign, and that truck is like bumping it out of the road. Did you see that?
This is a Joe Biden car?
Yeah, that white one without the flags.
Yeah.
And they canceled an event in Austin, Texas because they felt intimidated and unsafe.
Yeah. See, and that's why the whole election stuff is so whack to me.
Yeah. And then like just so you can see, so that's the Biden.
Yeah.
Like, it's getting pumped all crazy.
See, politics in general are so whack to me.
Yeah.
Like, I literally hate it. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, we don't care about... I don't know. I guess you can look at it the other way.
And
Maybe
and
we care
then
too much.
right here too, like in this case, that person trying to run the staffer off the freaking road or whatever he's doing, even if I'm being over dramatic, and even him just bumping the car with his truck is insane. Because that's obviously gonna harm or it can harm someone, you know? And like, how come those Trump people can go and mess up that person's Biden's event, but we don't see like a group of people like harassing Trump like that all crazy, or
My
Trump
thing
supporters?
is, stuff like this should be taken super serious.
Yeah,
to the point where you can
see the license
plate. This dude should get in trouble like
to the max.
To the max.
Yeah.
Not like a life sentence, but like
to the death penalty.
To the death.
Hang him.
No, but you know what I mean?
In
like,
front of the public.
Yeah, because this is not only harmful to whoever was driving or whoever's in that other car.
Yeah.
Because they can get in an accident, and they're damaging their car.
Yeah.
But also just the fact that the message you're sending out is more dead or more harmful than. So,
and then Trump tweeted that he was proud of them in Texas, of them doing that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird to me.
Yeah, it's dumb. And then so the whole event was canceled. So there's all those people that could have seen that, that either could have had their vote reaffirmed, or they could have seen the event and be like, this person is full of.
And that's the thing. It should just be as fair as possible.
Yeah, exactly. Freedom of speech, bro.
We should give, like even Trump, he should be able to do anything he wants, as far as promotion and as far as whatever, without getting harassed or anything.
Yeah, at his events.
Even if you don't agree with him.
And leading up to his events.
And same thing with Biden. Because we need to hear both sides.
Yeah.
You never know. Trump has been garbaged, in my opinion, his first term.
Yeah.
But maybe something switches and I love him all of a sudden.
Yeah.
But I can't even get that opportunity because of whatever. Same thing with Biden. You might be a Trump supporter, but then you might start liking what Biden's saying. You never know.
Yeah, or there's a policy that you like or don't like, or just something you can get out of there that you can either hold for this election or maybe the next election and be like, you know what, I really liked what this person said. Mm-hmm. This next person has a similar idea to that. I might go for them. I don't know. Either way, that's messed up, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like I think there is what is it? Voter intimidation or something like that. Like if you go to the polls,
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think in this case that can actually be similar.
I just hope something happens.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, because that's crazy, huh?
That's insane.
That's crazy. Insane. That's crazy. Yeah. And speaking of politics, and I told Matt that there was some protests in Warsaw, Poland. 100,000 people showed up in attendance. Hopefully, we're able to pull up the picture and show it. But look at this whole.
That looks like a celebration.
Yeah, dude.
There's fireworks in the background. It looks like somebody just won
an election or something.
Yeah, like something.
So the reason that there was a huge protest in Warsaw was because there was a court decision to ban nearly all abortions in not here but in Poland.
100,000 people.
Yeah. They said it was very peaceful, which is insane. And that the last time they seen a movement like this was in the 1980s, which I guess there was a collapse of the government or something. So Sorry, I don't know a lot of my Poland.
Why are we so corrupt here? I was literally gonna say that they can peacefully protest without anything going crazy, and we can't. But then I
we can't
realized-
even have a freaking Biden-Harris bus
Yeah.
without
No,
someone
exactly.
getting crashed.
But then I realized we're so corrupt. Like literally, it wasn't just us not having a peaceful protest. There was people planting things and like doing all this weird stuff for us. Like they even showed the cops taking out the tires and all kind of
okay.
stuff. So my thing is, clearly their cops or their government is way better than ours.
Yeah.
In the sense of they're not gonna pretend like they're killing whatever, doing a bunch of crazy stuff.
Well,
Just let them protest.
you like their government so much, why don't you move there?
I might.
Just saying, you know.
No, I just find it
You know,
crazy,
I
though.
know, but you know, people say stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Oh
too.
yeah. Well, if you don't like it,
It's
why don't you
like-
get out of here?
Yeah, it's like, well, because I want to make my place better.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Just
Yeah.
because I don't like something about where I live or anything, whether it's country or city or, that doesn't mean I don't want to fix
Yeah.
it or make it better.
And then what's funny too is like, well, if you don't like it, why don't you get out?
Yeah.
But then the people in Mexico that don't like their place and they get out to here, they're like, oh, why are you
exactly.
coming here illegally?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
wait a
This doesn't make any sense.
Usually those are the same people that are
Yeah.
complaining.
Yeah.
So that's
They
why.
complain on both ends.
Yeah,
If you
exactly.
don't like it, well then get out.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like your spot? Well, don't come here.
Well, stay over
why,
there.
why you coming here?
And I guess let's see what led up to that. I guess on the 22nd they deemed abortion. Sorry, I don't know what the heck happened. I had it on the perfect spot and then I guess the screen moved. I don't know. They worded that weird too. So the only way that abortion is legal in Poland is if the pregnancy threatened the mother's life and health, or if a woman became pregnant following rape or incest. The incest part's kind of
Well,
weird.
let's get into. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, okay, wait.
You're gonna bring up America again? The South?
No.
Oh, no, I'm just waiting.
So what I'm saying is, over there in Poland, I don't know how you guys feel about abortions.
We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. But so many people were protesting because, like I said, either you can have an abortion if the pregnancy threatens the mother's life and health. What do you like? That's kind of crazy too, because I feel like, I don't know. This is a crazy topic to talk about because people will probably get mad if I say it.
That's fine. Say it.
I know, but I'm trying to say it as less dumb as I can.
Okay.
As I can.
Yeah.
Me, Jerry, the host.
Gotcha.
I'm not the smartest guy. And then it says if a woman becomes pregnant following rape or incest, so there's no other reasons you can get an abortion there. But I don't understand why incest is on there.
You think?
If I choose to, okay, I'm not gonna say me because that's gross. But
If I choose to sleep,
but if someone chooses to sleep with their
Sibling.
family,
yeah, or family,
yeah, their
exactly,
family,
sibling.
I feel like that's their choice, and as messed up as it is.
So you're for it? Not you're not for it, but like you're not against it. Like
No.
people should be able to do what they want.
I feel like if that's a reason for you to have abortion, I feel like any other reason is good enough to have an abortion.
You don't think incest is crazy though?
Yes, I do.
Not for you. You do,
Yeah.
but I think you don't think it's that crazy when you think about other people. They should be able to do what they want.
No, I feel like genetically it's crazy
Yeah.
because you can have bad genes.
So don't you
because,
think that's a good reason to get abortion?
Yeah, but I feel like the reason that they're saying, the two reasons why you can't have abortion, I feel like that category incest should follow any the other reasons that you can't get an abortion.
Like what?
Because this person is choosing to
have this baby.
Yeah, with
or
the-
to have sex with their
if-
family.
yeah, unless I'm reading this wrong, unless someone in their family rapes them.
No,
But-
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm just saying as how my brain interprets it. So if I feel like if someone has sex with their family and they get pregnant and they regret it, they choose to have an abortion. What's the difference between them having sex with someone else and regretting
Now I see
it
what you're saying.
and having the
You're talking about
abortion?
the regret part.
Yeah.
Where it's like, well, if I'm a guy and a girl or if I'm a guy and a girl, if a guy and a girl have,
Yeah, I was gonna say I
sex.
think that's the only way you can have a
Yeah.
baby.
if a guy and a girl have sex and they regret it, they can't get an abortion.
Yeah,
But if a family member and a family member have sex.
If a guy family member and
Well,
a
yeah, it has
woman
to be
family member,
the only way
have
they can
sex,
have a kid, it'd be okay.
Yeah.
No, I see what you're saying.
I'm saying by their interpretation
That
of the
doesn't
law.
make sense.
Yeah. Because I don't get that. That's dumb.
Yeah, I agree with you. That doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. You guys got to see how my brain works, and you guys got to connect the synapses.
Maybe it's not. Yeah, it's very vague though, just as incest. So it's not even talk about regret or this or that. So yeah, that is weird. I was thinking maybe they just wanted to have sex, but they don't want to have a kid.
Yeah.
And then they're like, whatever. I don't know. Either way, I agree with you.
Well, yeah, I could see why that could be a main reason because you can be ashamed for your family. Obviously, that's something crazy to tell.
Yeah, but you should live with that.
Yeah, obviously, because you like it.
Yeah, you're into it. So.
Or I don't know, maybe you didn't like it and it was just a crazy spur. But either way, that they're ashamed of the family, and then the genetic thing, you can have severe repercussions like health wise.
Yeah.
Because your genetics, you have the same.
Yeah, it's not good.
You have the same genes.
Which is why I was wondering, maybe incest is not allowed.
Yeah.
So maybe they're saying if we know you guys are family members, you don't have a choice. We're aborting it no matter what.
Yeah.
Then it would make a little more sense. But if it's a choice, then yeah, it doesn't make sense. Why can't a guy and a girl choose too?
So that's one thing I don't agree with on that part. So I would be there protesting because of that. And then if the pregnancy threatens the mother's life and health, that feels hypocritical to me too, because it's okay for the mother to decide whether it's her health, that's on the line, but she can't decide whether she wants to put the baby's health on the line. With if she doesn't want the baby, and I know that sounds crazy, like to decide just to not have the baby. Yeah. But she can decide whether, or they can decide.
She deciding.
No, okay, but they can decide whether it's best for her, but she can't decide whether it's best for her. Either way, she can't decide whether it's best for her to have the baby in her life or not. Yeah.
I kind of see where you're going.
Yeah.
The only thing is, I feel like we don't have kids to die and have them go. Yeah. Like that's just a mishap, or like an octopus, for instance. Mm-hmm. They do that. I saw on a documentary. Like they die after they have the kid.
Oh, okay.
So that's like if we were like that, then it's like, okay, that's stupid. But we are not having a kid so we can die and they can have it. Like we can have a kid. We have a kid so we can live and have a kid. So I don't know. It's weird. It's interesting. I don't know where I fall on that one.
Yeah.
I do get what you're saying. Though.
Yeah. You get.
Why do you get to choose about? Like why do you get to choose your life and just choose to kill the kid? Over, but not you, but like the doctor.
Yeah.
Over, like, what's the difference?
Yeah. How come the doctor can decide what's best for you, but you can't decide what's best for yourself?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, sorry guys, it takes me forever to think of what I'm trying to say.
So you would attend this protest because you agree kind of pretty much.
Yeah, I agree. Would I attend the protest? I don't know. I'm lazy.
Well, you probably wouldn't attend.
I'm lazy.
But you agree with the protest.
But I support the protesters. I'm not mad at that.
So you're pro life?
Pro life
or pro
choice?
Choice.
I guess I'm
pro choice.
Pro choice, yeah.
Have you always been pro choice?
I think so. Yeah, I think so because I'm sure if I got someone pregnant and I wasn't ready, I might want to have an abortion. I don't know. That sounds.
Hopefully, none of you guys are pro-life watching this right now.
I'm sorry. It's not. I'm sorry. It's messed up. It's crazy. It's messed up to say, but
yeah.
And I know I can go through adoption. I can put the kid up for adoption.
But that's also whack.
Yeah.
No, to do that, you wouldn't want to have a kid to throw him into the orphanage.
Yeah.
And
then too, for the mom too, she's gonna have the baby for 9 months and then have to give it up.
Okay. So you're pro-life. You've always been you're pro-choice.
Pro-choice, yeah.
And you've always been pro-choice.
But I'm not saying I hate babies. I don't want you guys to think this is what I hate about labels, is that they're usually you have to be that to an absolute
It's black and white. There's no I'm sort of this, but I'm also.
You have to be an extreme.
Yeah.
You can't just be a gray area. I see the.
Yeah.
I see it on both sides. Every situation is different.
And there's a rare thing of explaining, you could be pro-choice, but also be like, I'm pro-choice, but after a certain amount of time, maybe no.
Yeah,
You know, like,
yeah, exactly.
but there's never explaining. It's just you're pro-choice or you're pro-life. Which one is it?
Yeah.
And where you're gonna get attacked if you're either.
Yeah, I can say I'm pro-choice, but I agree with the people that are pro-life that they can have, you know, that they're right, but I'm right too. We both don't have to be wrong in certain situations.
So for me, I used to be pro-life,
Yeah.
like in high school and all that, against it.
Yeah. And then you had a kid.
No.
Just kidding.
and then until I didn't want a kid. No, until I was this exact thing. Not the rape.
You were a woman protester. You were incest.
Not the incest, because I never really thought about it really. But the rape.
Yeah.
And I guess that's pretty much just the rape.
Yeah.
I was thinking, yeah, obviously if you get raped and you didn't want the kid or even want to sleep with the guy that gave you the kid, like, you should be able to.
Or not even just that. You don't want the kid. So, if some guy raped you, sorry.
Nah, because I can't get pregnant.
No, I'm sorry. I can't look at you and say that. Okay. All right, but so let's just say some guy raped some woman. Then they have to raise the child of the guy that tortured them, like physically and mentally and emotionally. And then they look at the child and it's
him.
The rapist. Yeah, like, well, the child's not the rapist,
but he could be.
Well, that too. But
no, but yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying? Like
every time you see your kid, you're gonna think of how it happened.
It's gonna remind you of that, and that's a very traumatizing thing to think of. You might hate the kid, you might lash out on the kid. Like, you know, I'm not saying it's that's what's gonna happen, but
that's just what should happen. But it could. But that's my thing. Is I always used to be pro-life, like no abortion. Like if you decide to sleep with somebody and have a kid, that's on you. Or you didn't decide to have a kid, but you accidentally had a kid, that's on you. That's on you. That's on you. But then I'm starting to.
It's on the person.
No, it's on you. No, but then I started switching a little bit. Like, I'm on both ends. I'm pro-choice because I can't. The reason why I switched to pro-choice is because I realized I was being a hypocrite by saying I'm always about choice.
Yeah.
I want people should be able to do whatever they want for the most part.
Yeah.
But now I'm censoring, or not censoring, but I'm holding women back on being able to choose if they want to have a kid or not. Then I'm like, that's just a hypocrite. So I switched it, pro-choice. But I need some details on this pro-choice thing.
Yeah.
Because you can't have abortion like 9 months in, 8 months in, 7 months in. I need it to be early.
And the word pro-choice, I feel, is terrible. Well, it's a good word for the pro-choice side, but I feel like pro-choice applies to pro-life because you're choosing to keep the child.
Yeah.
So I feel like they should change. I don't know.
Well, it's weird because, but it's like the pro-life is only the life. It's the only choice.
Yeah.
There is no choice of killing it. The pro-choice is I can or I want to keep it or I want to kill it.
Yeah, but then pro-life is a choice. You get what I'm saying?
But pro-life isn't a choice. If that's the law, then
no, I'm just saying that's the choice that you're going with, that everyone goes with.
Well, yeah, there's a choice
law
within the two pro-choice, pro-life thing.
Yeah,
but,
I know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm dumb, but that's just like I said.
That's just a crazy
my brain
one, though.
working.
Like, I don't know. Abortion is crazy because that's a very sensitive topic for a lot of people.
It is.
But okay, I have this question for you: does pro-choice apply to the man and the woman, or is this a women-only choice? What do you think about that?
I think it's like 70-30. I think the man should have a big say in it because it's his life as well. But at the end of the day, it is the woman's body and she's gonna have the child. But see, this is where you guys are gonna probably not like me. But the man has to raise the child too. And if he wasn't well,
I could just walk out.
Yeah, that's true. You can just walk out. But that's part of that woman's choice too. Like, to keep the child is like
with this guy. Like,
yeah, you chose to keep him, and you knew he didn't
want it.
He didn't want the baby.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a thing to consider too, as messed up as it is.
Yeah, it's weird because I feel like a lot of women will say it's the woman's choice. It's my body. I'm the one holding it for 9 months and having to like breast or whatever, like all that stuff after as well. And it tears their body down in a sense, a little bit, especially a lot of it weight and just the way your body looks after. You can get more stretch marks or this or like. Plus, things can just happen.
You gain weight, and it's hard for some women to lose that weight.
Yeah, and your body stretches out more, like your skin and stuff.
Yeah, you might never be as like See, this is just superficial, but you never might be as slim again. And
Yeah.
to some women, that's a big.
I think most women.
Yeah, to most.
I
Women,
think most women are very
that's a big-
superficial.
That's a big thing, and not in a bad way.
I think it is bad.
You
I think it's bad that they care that much.
you think it's bad that they care that much?
Because for
Do
one,
you like hot women?
but I think
Then you're part of the problem.
no, I'm not
part
though.
of the problem.
I'm not though,
No.
because I don't care what you look like
Yeah.
after you have the kid. It's the same thing we were talking about on the PS, on the PlayStation. He asked me the question. Ask me the question.
So do you think that women are PlayStation?
Ask me the question that you asked about the hand.
What the hand?
Or about the arm.
What the arm?
Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, ask me that question.
I thought we were gonna talk about this.
No, but it replies to this in
Okay.
a sense.
So to the people at home watching this, would you guys date a woman with one hand?
Or a man, if you're a woman.
Yeah. Okay. Would you date
Or-
a person with one hand?
Yeah.
And if you said yes, good for you. If you said no, good for you. And then, would you date a person with two hands? And then, would you stay with them if they lost one of their hands? And if you said yes, good for you. If you said no, good for you. So, what do you think about would you date a woman with one hand?
No.
The answer was no. And then, would you date?
Well, hold on. Let me clarify.
Hold on.
The answer is no for the most part, but you never know.
Yeah.
If you meet somebody like at work,
Yeah.
you're with them, and then all of a sudden you guys like each other, whatever. So you never know. But if I'm just seeing from a distance, people, I'm not going to the girl with one hand over the people with the girls with two hands.
Okay,
you know?
and then if you dated someone and they lost their hand, would you stay with them?
Yes.
Is that hypocritical? Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
Because we already formed a relationship.
Yeah, I know, but maybe. I know, but either way, like if it is or not, like that's the.
Let me tell you why it's
decision.
not. It's not because, like I said.
Okay, wait. And
Yeah.
then one more thing, guys. So the person with the one hand. Let's just say you met someone, exact same personality, exact same looks, but they had both hands. Would you date them?
Yes.
Okay.
The missing hand is very important. That's
Yeah.
like, okay. So let me tell you the reason why. So the reason why, when I look at it, say you see in a room in front of you, you see two women, or say a million women. Doesn't matter. One of them doesn't have a hand, and the rest do. They all look great.
And let's just say looks-wise, that one with the one hand is 10 out of 10, and everyone else is 9 out of 10.
Yes.
Like looks-wise.
Yes, we'll say the girl with no hand looks better than the girls with two hands, but they all look good though.
Yeah.
My thing is, when I see you.
And it sounds messed up that we're just saying looks-wise, but this is for the comparison of the one hand thing.
So yeah, so what I'm saying is, from a distance, looks. People say, "Oh, looks don't really matter. It's all about personality." You're a liar. But
Yeah.
the reason why you're a liar is because when you first, mostly guys approach women, but some women approach guys first. But my thing is, when you approach somebody, it's always off looks first because you don't know
Yeah.
the personality.
Exactly. And and then in a relationship, it's about being attracted to each other.
Yes.
And then obviously you're attracted to how they look.
Yes.
Part of it.
And then the personality grows, and if you like that, then you guys are meant to be.
Yeah.
If you don't like the personality, then it doesn't really matter that you're hot. Like literally.
Yeah. For real.
You're-
Unless you like dating like a garbage can of a personality.
Yeah. Or if you're just there to smash, then it's like okay.
Yeah, then that's obviously not
Yeah.
that's not for the relationship.
Yeah.
That's just for the
So that's my point.
fun. Yeah.
If I see you with no hand, if I can't say, you know, can you help me do something?
Yeah.
And you're like, you're making it more difficult for me.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy. No, but I mean like, there's just less. Like for me, I'm a daredevil.
Yeah.
I like to do crazy stuff.
Daredevil was blind.
Not that I but like, I like to do crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So for instance, if I want to, let me see. I don't know, on the spot, but do something. You're at a
What if,
disadvantage.
like, go to a swing to jump into a lake.
Yeah, you're at a disadvantage. You can learn how to do it and this and that, but you're just at a disadvantage. It's like, okay, how about this though? How about we're walking, or I'm trying to grab your hand to hold your hand, and I grab the wrong side.
Yeah.
Now I'm holding a nub.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it.
And there's
And-
nothing wrong with
yeah.
that. Because if
And-
you lost a hand when we were together, I'm good.
So, what Matt is saying is he's not ready, but he doesn't want the responsibility of taking care of someone else.
Yeah,
And even if it is selfish,
it is.
yeah, that's just his personal choice in a relationship.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
The same thing. I agree with him. I'm not gonna just leave him on the boat.
it's not like
you
you
tried leaving me on the boat last week all by myself.
Yeah.
Same thing. If I was to date someone, I would not date someone with one hand because I wouldn't be. I'm not mature enough to take care of someone else.
Yeah, but
I can barely take care of myself.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We're not making fun of them.
Yeah,
or we're not like saying they're less of a person.
There's the person on the Seahawks that has only one arm, and they're probably beat me in every single thing in life.
Yeah. So, and that's the thing. And like you're saying, so like if your fiance lost her, let's go extreme.
Yeah.
Lost both legs or something. I'm not leaving.
Oh, I'm leaving. She can't catch. She can't catch up to me.
No, but like you know what I mean. No, he's not leaving. No, but you know what I mean. Like if we're already established and all that, then it's great. I'm not saying I'll never be with somebody.
What if she lost both her legs and got pregnant?
What do you mean? Like we're already together?
Yeah.
I'm still gonna be there.
I'm just saying because we were talking about abortions.
Nah, but I mean I'm in a relationship now, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah. But if I wasn't, I'm not saying I would never start off with somebody that has a broken, or not a broken, but they lost their hand or they lost their arm, whatever. I'm just saying the likelihood is low because I wouldn't approach that person for that reason.
Yeah.
That's all.
And he's not saying he wouldn't be friends with that person without.
Could be best friends.
Yeah. Just.
We couldn't be best friends because we couldn't do everything together. But
yeah, we'd be friends.
We could be friends.
Yeah. And he's not saying that. That's not true. You could be best friends with someone, but. Yeah. No. Mm-mm. What if they play? What if? What about someone online? You're really good friend, like that dude that plays Call of Duty with like just his mouth.
He's not good enough to me.
No,
he's not good enough to be in my squad.
Nah, dude, he's like the best, like one of the best Warzone people out there. Have you heard of that guy?
I have. I've seen, yeah.
But I was gonna say because there's some people online I'm good friends with, but not my best friend though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess.
Either way, shout out to people that have
that. Yeah. That have some disabilities. Yeah. You know, we have nothing against you guys.
Not at all.
But this is just a opinion or not opinion, but this is just something we're talking about.
And you know what's messed up? If people are gonna twist this and make it look like it's something that's bad, when really it's not, because people have preferences. Yeah. With everything. Yeah. Someone could have, their nose is way too big. I don't want to like. Is that bad?
That's a physical. Yeah, that's a physical. Attribute.
Their eyes are just like they look like they're like an owl.
Yeah, like they got a lazy eye. Or
they got a lazy eye. Like you people just have preferences. It just sounds worse because they're disabled or whatever. But whatever.
Yeah, and in a way you're treating them like you would treat anyone else because you're not giving them special treatment just because they only have one hand. Yeah, so. I don't know. Yeah, this is probably going to be a crazy topic, but...
Yeah. This might be our last episode. We're getting canceled.
But, so let's go on to the next topic. I remember Matt saying he didn't want to talk about this because it might have been controversial, but I'm glad we talked about it. Because this is just about stuff we think of during the week. And this is something we talked about. So, I'm happy you brought it up. And, so we're going to go on to... it was confirmed that there's water on the moon, which is insane because I feel like it's been a while since we had some space talk. Yeah. The last space talk we might have had was our episode got canceled by the computer.
What do we talk on that?
Just about the jetpacks? Oh, yeah. About what it could have been or, you know. But, let's see. According to a pair of studies published Monday in the journal Nature Astronomy, it confirmed long-standing theories of existence of lunar water on the moon. And they said they found telltale signs of water molecules, perhaps bound up in glass in a sunlit region. And then another group estimated the widespread prevalence of tiny shadowed pockmarks on the landscape of the moon, which could be possible shelter for water ice over an area of 15,000 square miles. And one of the reasons they say this is very important is because where was that at? It's about astronauts being able to live there if there's water on the moon, because we need water to live.
And we can't like send water from here. Yeah, that's just crazy.
And maybe you'd be able to use water on the moon one day to help bring water back here, since you know how sometimes we go in droughts and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing. I wonder if...
And it says not only would they be able to quench their thirst, but to refuel their rockets.
Oh, so all water is created equal.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's H2O. Well, H2O is water. There's no
Yeah.
other way H2O. It could be more
I don't know.
acidic or more alkaline. And maybe even more extreme than that, but it does have 2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen?
Mm-hmm. No,
Okay.
other way.
1 hydrogen, 2 oxygen?
Mm.
Okay. See, I would have killed. I would have been like, yeah, this is water.
It's not
Yeah.
some poison.
But yeah, so literally that is water. But what do you think about that? Because apparently I'm
I
kind of...
think more aliens. I think it's more proof that there's
there's
some,
aliens?
some sort of alien stuff. Yeah, and when I
What?
say aliens, I mean anything living.
Why do you think it's proof that there's aliens?
I think it's proof that there's aliens because the tiniest organisms, or whatever, live in water.
Yeah.
So if we test this water and there's stuff in that water, any type of living things, I think it's guaranteed, in my opinion. But that's based on Earth
human,
knowledge,
yeah.
human knowledge. Who knows what happens outside?
So,
here.
like I said, humans need water to live. Everything on this planet, not everything, but pretty much every animal on this planet needs water to live. So obviously, if we need water to live, there's a chance of something else out there that needs water to live. There's water on the moon. There's a chance there's life on there that use it to live. I don't know.
Yeah. Even if they don't, I still think there's aliens because.
Yeah.
And when I say aliens, I mean they could be bugs. They could be whatever.
They can be just molecular.
Yeah, they could
species.
be. They don't need to be like an actual 6-foot alien guy that.
Or even a 1-foot alien.
Yeah, it can just be anything.
Yeah, it could be like the little bugs, like you said. Like,
yeah, it doesn't need to resemble a human like, we normally make it look like.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So, yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. I think we talked about aliens. We believe. How did we talk about in the first episode? If we believe there's life on other planets.
Well, because you brought up the thing in New York, and it being a blimp or something.
Yeah.
UFO or something like that, and then we talked about if we believe in aliens and stuff like that.
And then we believe in God and
and then all that different stuff.
Yeah. So we're not gonna. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna talk about that crazy, but I just wanted to say that there's confirmed water on the moon, which is interesting to me.
Yeah. The only thing I'll say is I'm still hoping Elon Musk and SpaceX do what they try to do to get to Mars in his lifetime. Or it doesn't need to be in his lifetime, but
in my lifetime. I just want my lifetime.
Yeah, but definitely my lifetime, so I can get more information on that because it's interesting to see. Outside this planet, it's interesting because that's crazy.
Because why not? Even inside the planet, it's just interesting in general. Like even if we
Yeah.
discover stuff inside this planet and it's super cool, or something outside the planet is super cool. It's just why not learn more stuff about the place we live and the place that lives around us?
Yeah.
Because this is our existence.
Yeah, we need to start going deeper in the ocean somehow.
Yeah, that too.
See what's down there.
Yeah, it's crazy that we know more about space than we know about our Earth. That's insane. But talking about going deep into holes, a New York man was waiting for the bus and he falls into a 12 to 15 foot hole sinkhole. We'll play the video real quick. We're not gonna play the audio, I guess, of the people talking about what they saw. So like he's walking next to this store and then he just falls straight down into this freaking hole. And his roommate or some guy, I don't know who this is.
Yeah, I don't know who it is, but he's talking about it.
He talks about it, and I guess the man fell down this big old sinkhole, and
that was rats.
Yeah, there was rats down there.
And if anyone knows, New York has New York rats, where they're giant rats.
Yeah, they're like the size of chihuahuas.
Yeah.
What's it called?
These aren't regular rats.
And then his roommate was saying that when he fell down that hole, the guy's face like scraped off.
Oh yeah.
Because of the concrete. It was all crazy.
And his arm was messed up and his leg was numb.
And then the guy didn't want to scream for help because he didn't want the rats to go in his mouth.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Jesus. How, I wonder... Yeah.
There was people standing around him, so obviously they called for help.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what you're going to say. But...
No, I was going to say, I wonder how long he was down there.
Yeah.
Just sitting there. Imagine what's going on in your head.
Yeah.
Bro,
I'm going to get eaten alive.
Yeah. My face is, hanging.
Yeah.
My arms broke or messed up. My legs hurt. Bro.
It's I swear someone better come help me.
I'd be freaking out, honestly.
Yeah, I would too. And then I wonder if any of the rats were, biting him.
I feel like they had to, but I feel like wouldn't he have caught or some disease or...
Yeah, and then with his face being peeled too. like get infected. Like you're
God.
gonna get
Yeah.
infected down there, bro. Because like it's not a sanitary
It's probably-
environment.
yeah, it's so dirty.
Yeah.
Because imagine all the
And then I always hear Joe Rogan saying that he watches a documentary about rats that they have like insane diseases. Like no, for real, I was like
No, yeah, rats are disgusting.
Like so.
Because they eat everything.
Yeah.
They eat literally everything.
So I don't know. They
And
eat each other.
humans. Yeah. But yeah, yeah.
They eat each other.
So
And I remember in 2020 there was a headline that like since there wasn't humans like on the sidewalks in New York as crazy, that rats started a turf war with each other.
like they're hungry.
Yeah, over like the resources they
Yeah.
had. So they were like
Turning into gangs.
Yeah, and I remember them saying that that's like one of the craziest headlines I never thought I'd see. It was a rat turf
Yeah.
war.
That is crazy.
But more about crazy headlines. This one caught my attention because it says Costco dropped Chawaco coconut milk over allegations of forced monkey labor. And I was like, what the heck does that even like? I was like, wait, what? So let's see. Costco is pledging not to stock those products from the Thai suppliers who have been accused of using monkeys as forced laborers. It says right here. It says Costco, Walgreens, Food Lion, Giant Food, and Stop and Shop have stopped using that company. That the monkeys in Thailand were picking coconuts. No kind shopper wants monkeys to be chained up and treated like coconut picking machines, PETA president Ingrid Newkirk said in a statement. I remember reading this and I was like, what the hell does that even mean? Like,
Monkey slaves.
yeah, like, how do they, like, I feel like that'd be a terrible, like, employee. Like, I don't, like,
Well, you said they're grabbing coconuts only though, right? So
Yeah.
climbing up a tree and grabbing it.
I guess it says they're chained up. And then what? You hit the monkey with a stick and just like take the coconut from them?
Well, what do you think about that though? You think we should, like, if an animal can help us with a job, you think we should do that, or you think let the animals be an animal?
I think just let the animal be an animal somewhere. I feel like you can plant coconut farms and just pay someone to pick it.
But they don't gotta pay them nothing.
Yeah, you don't gotta pay nothing. I don't know. Maybe like if you really want to get technical, maybe have a monkey jail and.
Yeah. It's weird though.
Pay them $1 the hour, like you know how we do prisoners.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. But my thing is, who's to say the monkey doesn't want to do it? No, you know what I mean? Like,
dude, you sound like the slave owners that were they like working for free.
No, but say, okay, chained up, obviously that's telling me they don't want to do it, or they're not trying to do it. But say they every day,
if they're over it, they can't.
Yeah,
just
they can't
leave.
just stop.
Yeah.
But say it sometimes like they just want to, like, every day. Say you have a monkey that lives with you, and you bring it to work with you, and he just knows, like,
Yeah.
we're here for 8 hours, and I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah.
Would that be cool, or is it the fact that they're in chains and doing this that it's not cool anymore?
I don't know. I just.
Or should monkey not even be at your home? They should be in the wild.
Yeah, I think a monkey should just be in the wild. Yeah, that's why I just think. But I don't know. Like this is just an insane scenario.
Yeah.
Like, how is this working at all? Like, how do you have a monkey?
But monkeys are smart.
Yeah, they are. But like, how do you have a monkey picking coconuts? Like, oh yeah, this is the perfect coconut. Or
Yeah. Well, what I imagine is just a bunch of trees, coconut trees, whatever, and the monkey is climbing up, throwing them down, throwing them down, or bringing them back down, whatever, and setting it down. And when it stops, it gets beat, or it gets hit, or it gets keep going, like something.
I don't know. Yeah, that's crazy though. I didn't even know that they use monkeys
Yeah,
to
I
do
didn't know
this.
they did that.
So I just wanted to talk about that just because that's insane. And then I don't think I looked up this one. That's not good. So a man, let me see. Not when a man loves a woman. Let's see. Sorry guys, I have to look this up real quick. Sorry to break the cycle of this, but a man, so I'll give you the quick title. A man paid $150, I think it was in Florida too, of course. Man paid $150 to get a real life experience with the Black Leopard, like in someone's backyard, and then the Black Leopard ends up mauling him. So let me just find the page real quick. I'm so sorry guys, this is my bad.
Yeah, that's crazy. I wonder what, like, a real experience. That's crazy.
Well, because I think he said that he thought it was just gonna be him. Okay, I found it. CBS News 2 days ago. So, a 50-year-old man has filed a lawsuit after wildlife official says he was mauled by a captive black leopard in a backyard animal enclosure in South Florida. It was Florida. Dwight Turner paid $150 for a full contact experience with the black leopard, which allowed him to play with it, rub its bellies, and take pictures. The agency charged the owner with allowing full contact with an extremely dangerous animal and was cited for maintaining captive wildlife in an unsafe condition. And now they're suing the owner of the leopard, the guy that got attacked. Their leopards are classified as critically endangered, and black cats are very rare. The man was attacked as soon as he entered the leopard's enclosure. The injuries were so severe that his scalp was hanging from his head and his right ear was torn in half. He required multiple surgeries.
He went for the jugular. Took Turner's head in its mouth, and the ear was pretty much removed. So wait, his whole head was in the.
Yeah, like just
what?
So, what do you think about this?
I think there needs to be more money for whoever that does this kind of stuff to find these people with animals like this, because we shouldn't be owning animals like this.
Nah, I agree. But what do you okay, not even just the animal thing. So what do you think about the situation?
I think the 50-year-old guy is an idiot. I'm not going to anybody's backyard that has that. I'm going to a facility that has these animals.
So let's just say that the old man signed waivers. I don't know if this happened or not. And they said that you'd get an experience with the black leopard for $150. Mm-hmm. Do you feel that he got his money's worth?
He had to have. That's a real experience.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
that's
a real experience. It doesn't get any realer than that.
Yeah. So he got his money's worth.
He says instantly when he stepped in, "Oh no shit, dude, it's a wild animal."
Yeah.
It's a predator. Those things, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, he got his real experience. Full contact.
Yeah. That's what I was like when I read about that, dude. I was like, what? And I just thought it was hilarious that he instantly gets attacked. Yeah. Instantly. What the hell did you think was gonna happen, bro? You think it was just a giant cat, like domesticated and all that? Mm-hmm. Obviously, that's what he thought he was.
Yeah, that sucks though.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, yeah, that sucks.
So I don't know. I really wanted to talk about that just because that's hilarious.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you got your real life experience, bro. Like, just be happy you're alive.
Yeah, exactly. You got lucky.
Yeah, but sue, man.
It might be really worth it now if you get a lot of money.
Yeah. That's part of the real life experience right there.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, all this joking around is gonna have to end for a brief moment. So we were talking about the Breonna Taylor case for a while because we were getting updates. I think we said we were officially done talking about it. I thought we were. Unfortunately, I had to bring this up because this is current. I guess the police officer that Louisville, Kentucky police officer that was shot during the raid, he's suing the boyfriend of Breonna Taylor for shooting him. Let's see. So, start thinking about your opinion about that. I know you didn't hear about this, so kind of blindsiding you, but to inform everyone of what happened. So the police officer was shot while executing a no-knock warrant at Breonna Taylor's home, sued Kenneth Walker for battery, assault, and emotional distress. So those are the 3 words right there. Battery, assault, and emotional distress. That's important to me for my argument. He claims he is entitled to damages for medical treatment, trauma, and pain he suffered after he was fired upon by Walker, who was with Taylor the moment she was fatally shot by police. His attorney said that his client was shot and nearly killed by Walker. Walker previously filed a $10.5 million lawsuit against the Commonwealth of Kentucky and the police department because they had killed his girlfriend, Breonna Taylor, during a raid. And she was asleep, right, Breonna Taylor? So they shot her, and the boyfriend, the one that shot the cop, all he knew was someone broke into his house because they kicked the door in or whatever. And so he was...
And they didn't announce it was police according to...
They didn't say it was police, supposedly. We weren't there, but allegedly. And he shot one of the officers because they were shooting at him. Which, I mean, if someone breaks into my house, I'm probably...
Or they're just in their house.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
if someone breaks into my house and they have a gun, obviously I'm gonna shoot them. It's freaking dark. I don't know, you know. So I mean, I understand that. And then Walker's attorney, the boyfriend's attorney, said that this is a cycle of police aggression, deflection of responsibility, and obstruction of the facts in what is an obvious cover-up, and that this counterclaim just brings it to full circle. If Kenny can be sued for defending himself, make no mistake, all awful gun owners are at risk, and that should scare everyone. I feel that's lawyer talk to help people stay on the side. But so what do you think about that? That the cop is suing the boyfriend of Breonna Taylor for shooting him.
I mean, I have no opinion on him suing because I think anybody can sue anybody for whatever. But
so what do you think of the situation?
I just hope he loses it.
Yeah. But what do you think of the situation?
I mean, I hope he loses it. So because I don't think he.
So that's all you think about is just the case.
Pretty much.
All right. I wanted to talk about my view. I think that's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, but
so like
you can sue for whatever you want.
Yeah, I get that, but I just think it's fucked up. So let's just say I'm Walker, the boyfriend that shot the cop. So I'm in my house minding my business, and then one day cops come into my house. They scare the fuck out of me while I'm sleeping. They kill my girlfriend. I shoot one of them because I wasn't too sure if it was who it was, you know. I'm just defending my house. They literally shot my girlfriend, so obviously I know they're gonna try to kill me.
But did he shoot first or second?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know that situation, but
that's the thing.
And if he did shoot second, that sucks. He brought it upon himself. But either way, he shot the cop. And then, so not only did the police kill my girlfriend, who had nothing to do with anything. Now they're trying to sue me for money that I had got from them for injustice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, that's hella fucked up. And then the cop saying that he's going through trauma, physically, emotionally. And that's why I said those 3 key words were important to me. That, let's see. So what do you say?
Battery, assault,
and emotional distress. That's literally everything they did to him. So, like, bro, like, I feel like that cop should just leave it. Just leave it. I feel like this is way too much.
Yeah.
Like, you already caused enough trouble. Even if it wasn't you specifically, but you and your squad caused enough trouble. Like, just, you guys got away with everything. Just leave it like that. You know what?
Well, I think it's because he himself got shot.
Yeah.
So he's like, this situation was not good for me. Like,
yeah,
because I got shot.
But that's your job.
I have to get shot.
Well, that's your job.
That comes with it.
Yeah.
I could come with it, but
so if you're saying that we shot her on accident, that's part of our job, which I'm sure they, you know. So you can get shot on accident too, which is part of your job.
Yeah, but I think his case, he's saying. Because they're saying they did announce that we were here. Like, the police is here. Everyone else is saying nobody heard anybody say that. Or it didn't sound like anybody said anything like that. So in his case, he's probably thinking, we said we were cops. You shot, there was no accident.
Yeah.
You choose to shoot at a cop. That's probably in his mind.
Yeah.
Not saying that's what happened.
But what if the guy was asleep?
But I mean, at the end of the day, you can't shoot somebody just because you were asleep. And
if they're in your house and you don't know who they are and they have a gun.
I still think it's on you, because I don't know who shot who.
Yeah,
first.
no, I know.
If nobody shot,
yeah,
I'm not. For me, like if I'm sleeping and someone's in my house, what is that? And I have a gun. I'm not gonna grab the gun and just start shooting randomly. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna first announce, like,
who's here?
Who's here? Like, I'm announce something.
Yeah. No, obviously you have to.
But I don't know what happened. Maybe he didn't do that.
I know, but
maybe they shot first. I don't know.
But then, Breonna Taylor was shot in her sleep.
Yeah, and she
didn't wake up.
And which is why
I'm not saying she didn't wake up after she got shot. I'm just saying she didn't wake up to the fact that there's people in her house.
Yeah,
or maybe she did. We don't.
Yeah, maybe she did.
We don't know.
But in which that wasn't just. There was no justice to that because they got 12 million, the family, but they didn't get no arrest.
Yeah.
So that wasn't. That's. I'm not saying.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
So that's wrong. I'm just saying in this case, I agree with you. That's messed up because my girlfriend or wife, I don't know, got killed.
Yeah.
Potentially, I didn't know who was in my house, so I'm shooting. I happen to hit somebody. happened to be cops. I didn't know it was a cop. That's what he's thinking on his side. I'm just not mad at the suing because, back to the whole pro-choice and all that. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm not saying what you think about the suing. I just want to know what you thought about the situation.
No, but that goes with the suing though, because with the situation comes with the suing.
Yeah.
I think the situation is unclear in my head because I didn't follow it perfectly. No, so I don't know. Because if he shot first, then he's in the wrong, in my opinion.
Yeah. No. Yeah, that's true.
If the cops shot first, they all should be fired because why are you shooting at all?
And I still feel like even if he did shoot first, they killed his girlfriend
after.
I know. I'm just leave it at that. Like either way, like guess what? She passed away. That's it.
Yeah, but I feel like if you shot first and I kill your girlfriend, that's you killed your girlfriend.
Yeah,
because you shot.
You're the reason. Yeah, that the gunfire was drawn upon.
Yeah, and that's where it gets messed up. But I'm kind of playing more devil's advocate here because I'm not trying to sound like I'm for the cops here. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I'm just saying if I was asleep, I hear shots.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot.
Which is why I agree with you. No. If they shot first, leave him alone because he had the right to shoot back.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't feel like this. I don't know if this cop's gonna win or not.
And that's the thing. I hope he doesn't win.
Yeah, because that's crazy.
No matter what, I hope he doesn't win because. Now there was no justice prior. It was 12 million, but now you're taking it, making it worse again.
Yeah, you're putting salt and lemon in the wound.
Yeah, like let them have their money because they don't have what they actually really want, and they can't get that back.
Yeah, and so like I said, I just had to bring that up because this is what happened currently.
Yeah, and it's crazy.
Yeah, and it's crazy too. But I wish I kind of want this to be over with the Breonna Taylor talk because. I just want her to rest in peace.
Yeah.
So.
And let the family live with what they got now. Like they lost their daughter, their cousin, their girlfriend, or whoever she was to whoever.
Yeah. And let them move on from this.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm helping or not by bringing this up. So, sorry guys.
But we got to let you guys know what's going on in the world if you don't know, just because this is, like I said, I believe he should be able to sue, but it's still stupid at the end. He shouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's messed up. But, that's just our views. You want to talk about The Vow?
Yeah. So there's a documentary out on HBO Max called The Vow. It's about the self-help group that had like a secret society, secret group within that group where sex trafficking.
What was the name of the group?
NXIVM. Sex trafficking and weird stuff. And this is not a plug to HBO Max, but the documentary was really good. I suggest you watch it if you ever get a chance to, free time to watch something. It's really good because there's so much detail.
Yeah.
They recorded everything.
Yeah.
The group themselves recorded everything.
There's a reason they recorded everything. But I haven't watched it, but luckily I watched the podcast, not the podcast. It's a show on SiriusXM, the All Out Show with Rude Jude. They had a guest on there from NXIVM. They were not like a high member from it, but they were a long time member, and they were there for a long time. And they said they explained a lot. I guess they're one of the authors of the book that came out, or something exposing it,
Mm-hmm.
And so I actually knew about this before this documentary, and yeah. So they were. Let's just see if it says a quick summary, just so everyone can get a quick. That I guess participants had devastating abuse. They seek to reveal the issues behind the headlines, explore the emotional toll of events that happened. Let's see. So they take a deep look at the organization faced with various charges, including sex trafficking, racketeering conspiracy against its highest members, most notably the founder, Keith Raniere, who was convicted in June 2019. And supposedly it's supposed to be a self-improvement group, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, Matt, you said that they recorded everything.
Yeah.
And like I said, one of the reasons why they did that was so in case someone wanted to snitch on the group, they would have dirt on them recorded of them doing like these crazy sex acts or something.
But so it's like literally they had like a 24/7. I feel like probably not 24/7, but like camera guy, whatever. Like from them playing games to them on the volleyball court, and plus they just would talk randomly.
Yeah,
they record the conversations about. It was crazy, but they just showed it so much. And a lot of you guys may have heard about this before because this was very recent and it was probably all over the news and stuff. But the documentary just breaks it down perfectly. And the person you're talking about, I don't know who it was. I was on there, but there was like 2 girls in this documentary that were main people as well. So it could be the same person maybe. But just so much happened, and it was crazy because literally Keith Neri, he had his best friend, one of his best friends, which was a guy, but everyone else was a girl. He had one guy best friend, and being one of the main guys in the documentary, and he ended up turning on him because his wife turned on the group first, and said, "This is not right. Something's going on." And then they're about to get divorced because he was like Keith Neri's right-hand man, but he was a good guy though. He didn't know anything was going on.
Yeah, he literally thought it was a self-improvement group. Yeah.
But the wife was like, something weird going on here. I can't do this. I'm out. And then she ended up leaving, but she ended up convincing him, and he ended up seeing everything. Like, oh wait, you're right. This is.
Yeah. You think that, not that he didn't want to see, it's just he didn't see it, so he really didn't pay close attention to maybe some of the things.
I think he was so in awe of this guy because he changed his life for him and for the good, and he thought he was a genius. Yeah. Which he kind of was a genius from a kid and everything. He was like super smart. He played a bunch of instruments. Like he was crazy. But I don't know. But it was just crazy. They would brand themselves, and
with his initials, right?
Yeah. Like, it was like a squiggly line. They made it sound like, okay, this is like a mountain for meaning this, and this is like
and
the water meaning this. Yeah. And then you like turn it around or whatever, and it's like his initials. Yeah. Like K and a R. And then you turn it around another way, and it's like another initial of like, I forget who the other person was.
A co-founder or something?
It was a girl, and I forget who it was. But yeah, and they would basically, and anyways, he ended up going to Mexico, I think, trying to flee and do all that kind of stuff. And then he ended up getting convicted recently for like 100-something years. He's done, obviously. And yeah, so the reason I want to talk about it, because my question to you was, how do you think that happens, that people get manipulated like that to fall for it, to fall for like this cult like following and sex slave stuff? Not even just sex, any type of cult. Yeah, like,
but just this one kind of specifically because that's what.
How do you think that happens?
About. I think some people that are lost in life, like lost like in not knowing either what direction to go in, or like emotionally they might need some help, or they just need some guidance. You know, they're not completely sure what life is all about. This is like broad statements because it's hard to like identify a specific person because every situation is different. But so they're kind of lost. They need some guidance. They need someone to help them figure out their life. And then they hear, so like let's just say this group, they hear that there's someone that can help improve your life or help motivate you or just help steer you in the right direction. And then this guy comes up to you and says that, hey, I can do this for you. But I don't know exactly how he convinced them to have sex with him, but
it wasn't him.
Oh, okay.
It was people working for him, and he would just be what got all the good stuff or whatever. But it was literally they started a women's group only for feminine, like, you know, that kind of stuff. Yeah. And then it turned into weird stuff. They're like, okay, now I'm your master. Like, I'm a girl, you're a girl, but I'm your master. You have to literally tell me everything. Yeah. So, master, can I have 75 calories right now? Oh, shit, master, can I go to sleep? Yeah. Master, all this weird stuff.
So that was a power move right there. They just like the power.
They played it. Everyone, like one of the main girls, thought this was just what do you call those things? Like a trial? Not a trial, but like a experiment. Yeah. Not like you're actually my owner or my whatever.
It's just we're role playing.
We're role playing, and everyone's into it. But then it started being weird. Like you're acting like I'm really your slave.
Yeah. Now shut up, slave. Shut up, trash.
So it got weird.
And then so anyway, so they're seeking, you know, guidance. So they go to these people and they're probably like, it's probably not even that super weird at first. It probably gradually
it's probably not.
It probably gradually increases to like craziness. And I feel like with this one, I think you had to send them pictures of you naked, and you had to
But why would you think that's okay? Is my thing.
Well, I feel like they want you to have. The way they probably explained it to you is like, hey, we're gonna have a little bit dirt on you. You're gonna have some dirt on us. That way we can trust each other with our craziest secrets. So if you show us your craziest secret, which is nudity a lot, you know, we can trust each other because we tell each other crazy secrets. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not. I
know what you're saying.
Yeah,
but it doesn't make sense to me.
me either. But it obviously we wouldn't be able to fall
Yeah,
into
because
this.
nobody's coming up to me and
But,
telling me that, and I'm gonna be
yeah.
like, okay.
Yeah, it's like, well, bro, dude, like, just tell me that you killed someone,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you my craziest secret. You're like, bro, the craziest thing I've done was steal a candy bar. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry that your experience is so
Yeah.
different than mine, but we can trust each other now, you know? And then they're like, well, and then eventually I'll be like, well, Matt, you can't do that. You have to do what I say, because I'll tell someone that, or I'll let them know that you killed
Yeah.
the
Yeah, whatever.
yeah,
The person.
what was that chick's name? I forgot her name. But anyways, I won't tell them. That was
Yeah.
the chick from the Tiger King.
Yeah, but it's so weird though. I just don't. It's so weird because I look at it like.
And hold on. And then once that happens, they've just gone too deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Well, yeah. Once you give any type of information,
Yeah.
out, it's like.
Once you're in too deep, it's just like,
Yeah.
that's it.
I just find it weird because I look at it almost like even like religion or like a church.
Which, yeah.
Which a lot of
kinda
times, but a lot of times a church, they're not doing crazy stuff like that. A lot of
That
times.
crazy.
But I mean, some are, but not. Typically, no.
Yeah.
So my
yeah.
thing is, but they're still convincing you, or whatever. You're agreeing.
They're kind of brainwashed. Not brainwashed.
They are
but
in a
to an
sense.
extent, yeah.
Like, you know, this is what you should believe in. This is my interpretation of the Bible,
Yeah.
God, whatever. And that's all of our interpretation now because we all are in the same church. We all agree.
Yeah.
But like that in itself is a little crazy that people do that. But it's not as crazy as like if the pastor or priest was like, you know, send me a picture of your body just so I'll send you a picture.
You know,
or,
yeah, I know what you're
you know what I
saying
mean?
to like that.
Not that it
extreme.
doesn't happen.
No, I know. I was gonna say that's kind of a crazy like comparison because there are some
No,
priests
'cause it
that
does
like
happen.
molest like little
kids
kids.
and
Yeah.
stuff. It does happen. I'm just saying we're grown adults and I'm allowing you to do this to me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm emotionally not there and I need help and this and that, but like why would I think that is gonna help me?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't know, dude. I haven't been to one of
Like,
these meetings.
It's crazy. You haven't?
I'm saying that obviously I wouldn't fall for it.
Yeah, there's no way.
I'm like 98% chance sure that I wouldn't fall for it.
There's no way, especially
But-
if it's a guy.
Yeah.
This guy
Yeah.
telling me, like, no way, bro.
But maybe there is in the heat of the moment. I don't know. In the heat of the moment. But,
Yeah, in the heat of the moment.
Yeah, and just like during that exchange, they're grilling you all crazy. You're either like, yeah, this is crazy, or you just feel so pressured. You're just like, fuck it, I'll do it. Just
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
just to get these nerves away. I don't know.
Yeah, I
That's
think
good.
it definitely because obviously they did help a lot of people with the actual Nexium
Yeah.
group, and then it just transitioned.
And
to
then
weird
seeing
stuff.
results too is crazy too. You're just like, well, maybe I don't want to do this, but look, this person's like a millionaire now, or like
Yeah.
400,000
Yeah. No, yeah, it's just crazy. It's
Yeah,
messed up that people fall for stuff like that.
Yeah, it is messed up, especially if you're branded, because then like that's
on
what,
you forever.
Yeah, so like you're
And they put
emotionally
it down there.
Yeah, you're emotionally and physically scarred.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, you didn't say that part.
Yeah, they
was-
put it down there, like not on it, but like near it. And
Yeah,
it's
like
so
on
every,
the pelvis or
every time
in
your
the
pants
inner
are down
thigh
or
yeah.
whatever. That's what
Or
people
you
are
get
gonna see
intimate
you.
with someone, they're
That's what
gonna
they
see.
see.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of college did you go to? Kinda,
Oh no,
yeah.
this is a horse accident. Nah, yeah, that sucks. So, yeah, and I think they were paying celebrities too to like endorse them too.
Yeah, celebrities were there. Some, for sure. I don't think any big ones that I knew. I mean,
Yeah.
but
That
there
you
were-
know. All right. Okay, thing. All right.
Yeah.
Get
Nah,
them on the show.
Nah, but like, there was some from like some sitcoms and stuff, but no one like really big, I guess. I don't know.
And then too, I don't know if they were involved in any of this craziness.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
I think a lot of them too were just like they'd go to like a big meeting that they
Yeah.
had or a big event, and then they just see everyone there, and they're like, "Hey, we'll pay you this much
Yeah.
to promote us." And they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I'll do a quick like commercial for you or just a quick clip." I
It
don't,
really reminded me of like Scientology
Yeah.
when I was watching it. I'm like, this is like similar in the sense of how they run things, but yeah, it's crazy. All I'm gonna say is, people do not fall for these things. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with a self-help group, you know, a group of people or whatever,
whether that be a paid-for group,
paid for,
or just a close circle of
close friends, anything. There's nothing wrong with that. But once it starts getting added extra things, especially when it comes to blackmailing or anything like that, run away.
And if you don't feel comfortable, just remember you could always, well, for the most part, you could usually back away from the situation.
Yeah.
Get away from it.
Because
if there is no backing away, try to get out of there as smoothly as you can.
Yeah.
With,
because there's a million ways you can, like, me personally, there's a lot I can work on. But as far as, like, people say working out alone will make you feel better about yourself.
Yeah.
Not just because you'll get a better looking body, but just what it does to your brain and all the. It's healthier.
It's a different way of releasing stress.
That, eating better. There's a lot of things you could do to make you be in a better mind state. Drinking water, all that kind of stuff. I need to work on that stuff. I don't drink enough water. I don't work out enough. I don't eat the best.
Yeah.
But I'm also not joining these groups.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
Obviously, we don't have the best advice or for every situation, but we're just saying that don't put yourself in a worse situation.
Yeah.
Because that's
and it's always going to get better at some point.
And even if you are in a bad situation, you can always find a way out of it. It might take a while. It might take forever, but don't give up.
Yeah, that's my thing. You'll always get out of it, which is why I always tell people if there's something you lose your job or like, I don't stress on that stuff because I know life will work out.
He doesn't have a job right now, so
life will work out no matter what. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
I now never believe I'm just gonna be down and out forever.
And even if life doesn't work out to how you wanted,
it will.
There is no such thing as like a perfect life. Your life is your life.
Your life is perfect already. Yeah, that's the thing.
That's why, like, it doesn't like. I mean,
it's because we put expectations on what we see.
I know it's easy for me to say that right now because I'm in my cousin's house, and I mean, it's not the craziest house. I mean, there's a lot of stuff he could. No,
I mean, but it's 2 stories with 8 rooms, but it's nothing crazy.
No, but what I'm saying is like, he's happy, I think, in life, and I'm happy, I think, in life. But then again, like, who's to say my happy is the best happy?
Your happy is the best happy.
Yeah, exactly. No, but what I'm trying to say is like, yeah, if you look at someone else that's super happy, supposedly, they're going to say my life sucks. Or I could look at someone that's like down in the gutter and they could say my life is awesome. That's why I'm saying, who's to say I'm happy?
Yeah. So, which is why... No, finish what you're saying.
So, like, there is no perfect life, but like Matt said, every life is perfect. And just because you expect your life to go a certain way, it's not always going to be that way.
Yeah.
And just enjoy whatever life gives. Well, not whatever it gives you, but just enjoy life. Even if it, let's just say you get beat up outside of your work one day.
Enjoy it.
Like,
but there's a bright side to it.
You're alive.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
and like you said, life is going to be perfect and embrace the things that come your way because if life was perfect, it'd be kind of boring.
Yeah, or there'd be no reason to live.
The bad stuff that comes and you bouncing back from that is the reward.
Yeah.
Like, knowing that I came from here and now I'm here, or this happened and now I'm here.
Or this helped me grow in life.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, it's crazy.
To me, you want all the bad stuff. I want all the smoke.
Okay. just not go.
I want all the smoke. No, because to me, like, which I always live by that, I try to. No one's perfect. I'm not perfect, but like, the grass is always greener on the other side. Every time you look, it's going to be greener because you're going to want, oh, this guy got a Tesla. I want a Tesla.
Yeah.
And you're not happy with your car that's running perfectly and this and that. I'm not saying you can't aspire for better things, but I'm saying...
He really wants a Tesla.
Your life is good how it is.
Yeah.
Simple as that. You'll always find something better. Just like J. Cole said in Love Yours. What matters is family. I can have the big house if I want, but if no one loves me, what does it matter?
Yeah.
It doesn't.
But... if you're happy being alone and having a big house, then go for it.
No, exactly.
Yeah,
But no, exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, literally, I'll never have the best car in the world.
Yeah, because there'll always be something better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll never have the biggest house. I'll never have the best clothes. I'll never have the best looking girl. Because there's always something better.
Yeah.
You'll always find something better that you perceive to be better.
Yeah.
Until you get it and you realize it's not.
Mm-hmm.
So love yours.
Yeah.
Quit loving other people's stuff.
Imagine we get copyrighted for quotes.
Nah, exactly.
But yeah, like, so enjoy your life. And it's easy for me to say because I like my life. And
but you don't have the craziest life. So that's the thing.
Yeah,
so it's not easy for you to say.
Yeah.
Because you can easily sit here and be like everyone else and say.
But compared to people that are like going through some tough times.
Yeah, who cares about them? No, seriously. Why do we care about them? I don't care about them, and I don't care about people that are richer than me. Yeah. You know why? Because...
You sound like Lil Wayne right now.
No, because at the end of the day, I'm not better than you because I have more than you.
Yeah.
And I'm not less than you because you have more than me.
I care about them.
I don't.
But it doesn't. I don't let them. Well, not just people that are like worse or better. I care about it, but I don't let it affect me. There's a difference.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. I do. Like,
I care about them as a person. I don't care about what they have or what they don't have.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I care. Like, okay, like even so not just like someone that's going through something bad, but someone that has the best life. I'm not talking about envy, but someone that has the best life, has all the cars, has just everything. You know, like I'll see them and be like, oh, you know what? I wish I had a nice car like that. Mm-hmm. And like I'll see him driving by, and I'll see him pull up to this big old house. Oh, I wish I had a big old house like that. But it doesn't affect me to like, oh, well, my house sucks, my car is dumb, my life sucks. It more affects me like, oh, that'd be cool to have, and I can see that it is possible to get it.
Yeah.
And I care that person has that because it helps me realize that I can get it. Or I care if someone is going through bad stuff because I'm like, oh, you know what? That person's going through a rough patch. They're a human being, like you said, care about them as a person, and that sucks. And I want them to do better, and I want to see them succeed. And not just be like super rich. I just want them to succeed as a person, achieving that happiness. Mm-hmm. That's all I want.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
But we're talking about more materialistic things.
Yeah.
I don't care about that.
Yes. And like I said, I care to it at a certain degree. But I don't care about it enough for it to affect my life.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Because some people are that way.
Yeah.
And that's what we're talking about.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, I'm not going to lie and say, like, it doesn't affect, like, not affect me, but, like, it doesn't cross my mind at all. But it does. If I see someone in a Lambo, I'll be like, damn, that Lamborghini's pretty sick. I wish I had one, but I don't. But I'm still happy with my car. Like, you know? Or, like, it doesn't have to just be a car. That's just what we're talking about.
No, I agree. I'm the same way. Like I said, I want a Tesla. Yeah. It's just... You know, if someone has a Tesla, I'm not looking bad about myself because I don't have a Tesla.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, you don't hit people in your life or abuse them because, like...
And if someone's in a... You know, they're riding a bike because they can't afford a car, I'm not looking like, look at this guy.
Yeah.
Can't afford a car.
I know.
What a joke.
Look at this peasant.
He's older than me. He can't, like... No, I don't care. Simple as that.
Simple as that. Something that people should have cared more about, or maybe not. Google Music, Google Play Music. They're officially ending it. And what day? It just says
it's a wrap.
It just says they're killing it off in 2020. I had it before. I didn't download any music off of it. It's just that was the only way I could play music on my Note 8 was through Google Music. Like
before YouTube Music was out?
Yeah, that was like the only, like, let's just say you have songs saved on your phone.
Yeah.
That was the only way you could listen to it was through that was their music player. So, other than that, I don't really have anything to say. I have YouTube Music now, though.
Yeah. I just find it crazy because I feel like they're not the biggest, but they're one of the big names that are the first ones to drop off of a music streaming service. You know, you have them, you have YouTube Music, which is basically the same thing as far as, like, where it is. And then you have Apple and you have Spotify. And I just thought it was crazy. Like, they're the first ones to let go. But they really didn't let go because they have YouTube Music.
Yeah, so they just kind of transferred over to a different program.
There was no point of having two.
Yeah.
Why do you have two?
So, you have your same customer base competing with itself. Yeah. Yeah, I know.
That's why I was like, it makes sense that they would do this. But it was just interesting just because, like I said,
it's something you saw too.
They're one of the OGs too.
Yeah.
Like, they were one of the first ones. So.
So speaking of people's plans, subscriptions, this and that, Netflix is going to raise their prices. So Netflixing and chilling is going to cost a little bit more. So it's now $14 a month.
Well, it depends on the price tier, but I seen the cheapest price is sticking, I think, at $8, right?
Yeah.
And then the mid plan is going up $1, and the premium plan is going up $2. So I think it is like $14 and $18.
So the basic plan stays at $9. Standard plan is now $14 a month, up $1 from last year. Mm-hmm. Its premium will go up $2 to $18 a month. And then the main point about this was you wanted to know how much is too much for Netflix?
Well, in general, for anything, even your YouTube Music or your
how much is too much for
service, how much is too much? But it's also relative on how much they give you.
Yeah.
Netflix gives you a lot. They put out stuff all the time.
I feel like Netflix...
But we'll talk about Netflix since that's what it is.
I don't really watch a lot of Netflix.
But you don't really watch that much TV in general, right?
I like TV.
But you always say you don't have time.
Yeah, and I never watch a lot of TV. Like.
But I know your go-to is probably HBO. If you can pick something.
I think if I had to pay for a channel, and unpopular opinion here, most of my HBO shows I stream online, so
yeah.
Hate me if you want, guys. Sorry, I don't pay for movies or TV shows.
Yeah.
Which is terrible.
But yeah, because we are starting to create videos and stuff where we even though it's free on
I don't
YouTube.
charge you guys.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's
fine. But
HBO is your go-to if you were.
Yeah, it probably because their production value is so crazy.
Yeah.
Which they probably get because people pay for their stuff.
Yeah.
So
you're encouraging their quality to go down.
Yeah, I guess so.
No, but so you don't pay for services, but if you did.
But anyways, I'm going back to my Netflix real quick.
Yeah.
So this is my Netflix experience. I use my sister's account. I don't pay for my Netflix. There I go again.
Mm-hmm. But at least someone's paying for it.
Yeah. And so this is my experience. I turn on the menu. It tells you use your profile, right? Mm-hmm. They have my profile set as a picture of a monkey.
Oh, so you're getting coconuts.
Yeah. So they have me as a picture of a monkey.
Okay.
I click my icon, and then what do I want to watch? Top 10 Netflix watch right now, trend, whatever. There's like 2 or 3 I like in that I might watch it, might not. And then for 10 to 15 minutes, I scroll through what's currently trending. Mm-hmm. Nothing. I go down, comedies, nothing. I go down to this, nothing. I spend like 10 to 15 minutes looking for something to watch. And then after that, I was like, you know what? I don't want to watch any of this. Yeah. And then I just cancel it and just go watch a movie.
So you're not a big fan of Netflix?
Nah, not really. That's why I don't pay for it.
But, okay, so now let's go to HBO, because that's something you do like.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff on there you like. So
I did pay for HBO a little bit before.
Okay, well, say you couldn't get it for free. Say you had to pay, and you were willing to pay. What is too much for you? I think right now it's like $14 a month.
I think that's a lot for me. But
would you do it if you had to? You couldn't watch it any other way.
No. Well, see, this is so. Let me talk. Okay, so have you ever seen Game of Thrones?
No.
So the last season of Game of Thrones, I paid like 2 months of HBO for it. I think it was like $10, $12 to watch the last season of Game of Thrones, which was a disappointment compared to the rest. Especially the first 4 seasons were really good, but. Yeah, so I paid it so I can watch it right on time. Yeah. Because normally on these sites I gotta wait like a day or something for the good quality to come out. Yeah. And so I pretty much, I was paying for that. I liked it, and then I canceled it after. And I don't know. I don't like. I feel like they charge a lot for. They charge a lot for movies, and I know it costs a lot to make movies and TV shows. And. It's just
you don't think they give enough for their price?
I feel like I don't get.
You personally don't get enough.
Yeah, the only time I buy movies is during Black Friday when they're on sale for like $10, and that's like the 4K movies I buy. So, I don't know. I feel like they're a lot. Like even the movie theater is a lot. $12 to go watch a movie.
On the biggest screen though.
Yeah.
With some of the best sound.
Yeah. But you see, when I was paying $8 a month for Movie Pass,
it was worth it.
It was worth it. I like, but then like they screwed themselves over.
Then how much were you really spending? You're spending like $1 on a movie.
Yeah, and then the company bankrupted themselves. So like that's not a good example, or that's a good example, but it's like a worse example I can give.
So for me, I like Netflix. There's a lot on there I do watch.
You watch a lot on Netflix.
Yes.
What are you watching right now?
I like Netflix for their documentaries mostly. So, for instance, I liked My Octopus Teacher, which is recent.
What's that about?
My Octopus Teacher is basically just this guy that found an octopus in the water as a baby, and he basically recorded its whole life, basically.
Oh, okay.
Running away from sharks and how they would do things, go camouflage, and his relationship with this.
Is it like a microchip in the ocean or something?
A microchip?
Yeah, microchip?
Oh, microchip? Nah, it was just...
ship.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? No, they literally...
Like a little submarine.
Yeah, I was confused. No, but they became friends. Like, so the octopus wanted to be with him. Yeah. So it lived in the same area, and he would just go there every day. Okay. Or, I don't know about every day, but, consistently. But that one...
Never seen it.
Bro, there's so many. I can't.
I know. Just name some. That's why I'm trying to.
The
see.
one with the kid that got beat and killed.
I never saw that.
You know what I'm talking about though?
Yeah.
It was really big. Gabriel something. The Trials of Gabriel
Hernandez.
I think it was Fernandez.
So okay, just whatever. That one.
Like,
you watched that?
like
I haven't seen that.
Super good. But I also like their shows.
One of the last ones I saw was, the one where that guy killed his wife that was pregnant and his 2 kids.
Yeah. Recently?
Yeah, and I didn't like it.
You're talking about.
I didn't like it.
When he put him in the oil.
That American Murderer or the Next Door Murderer. He put him in the oil thing.
In the oil thing. Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Why?
It's just boring.
So you don't like documentaries?
I just feel like they took way too long to get to the point.
Oh, okay.
And then I didn't like too how like they were doing the screens, like she was texting and then she'd delete her text and then they'd show the bubble.
Yeah.
I'm watching like I know she's not there no more.
Yeah.
I know she's not texting this. Like why are you showing it? Like just show me the regular. Don't pretend like she's texting this right now.
Gotcha.
But that doesn't have to do with Netflix. And then I saw was the Hubie Halloween with Adam Sandler.
Yeah, I don't watch it. I don't watch any Adam Sandler.
Yeah, it was alright. But I wanted to watch a Halloween movie that I haven't seen before, so
yeah,
it wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
it was alright.
I'm not the biggest fan of the movies.
Yeah, his movies are kind of
Netflix movies in general.
Yeah, I didn't like that, but I did like A Series of Unfortunate Events. I don't know.
Yeah, I watched that.
I like that one. That was good value. That was good production. It was in HD.
Yeah.
It was in 4K HDR.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I like that. I feel like their HDR content is good.
Yeah.
Content.
Yeah.
So, I have a British or Irish accent sometimes.
Yeah. So there's certain things like House of Cards. You ever watch that?
No.
Oh my goodness, you got to watch it. Even though.
Yeah. Who cares about Kevin Spacey?
Being weird.
Like, yeah, I know.
But super good. That was one of their first shows they had.
That's why I'm name something else. Like I really don't.
So for me, I really like House of Cards.
Ozark. I watched one episode of it.
Ozark to me I love Ozark.
I just don't have time to get into that show right now.
Yeah, that to me, if you haven't, that's one of the best shows out. Ozark. Man, it's so hard for me to think of stuff, like on the spot. Stranger Things. I like Stranger Things.
Okay, Stranger Things is one I like, even though it started getting worse towards the further it went. But that is one I like.
Yeah.
But
so you like some of their biggest stuff because it's like better quality.
Yeah, I guess so. Which you gotta pay money for them to get better quality.
Yeah.
So,
but my point is, to me, $18 is way too much. Because my issue with Netflix is the same issue that you have. Well, one of the issues that you have. Yeah. I don't want to scroll for 20 minutes looking for something. Yeah. Because they have way too much content. They put out stuff way too much where I have to content. So I have to look for, and it's just like too much. I hate it.
I tell you, I spent like 10 minutes like scrolling through,
and then I give up.
Yeah, and then I don't know, and then I don't like the type of people like there's people that watch the same thing over and over. Like I've gone to friends' house and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna put this on." Literally, okay, this is a good example. They literally watch The Office every single time on Netflix. I don't know if it's still on there anymore. I heard they're taking it off. But how can you watch the same? Like, fine, that's fine. You're paying $15 a month to watch the exact same thing over and over. I like watching new stuff.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah, and I can't do that. And for me, there's not enough stuff for me to watch on Netflix. There's not enough stuff for me to watch.
For him, there's not. There's a billion things to watch. But
to watch on Netflix, and I don't want to watch the same stuff over and over.
Yeah. No, I feel you. Which is why me and Nicole are doing this thing where we're watching stuff, and then at the end of the year, we're gonna see which streaming service gave us the most stuff we like to watch.
Okay, the most, not the most bang for your buck, but just what gave you the most.
Yeah, stuff that we liked personally.
Do you have Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Do you pay for it?
Yeah.
Okay, I've had it for a year. I have not paid for it. I got it for free because I have Verizon. It's almost up. That free year is almost up. I'm probably gonna get it for 1 month so I can finish watching The Mandalorian. Season 2, and then that's it. I'm not gonna have it no more.
Yeah.
What is it, like $5 a month?
I think so.
I don't watch enough Disney. I don't have kids either. I feel like if you have kids, it's a really good service. For $5, you're paying $5 for a babysitter.
It's perfect.
You know?
Yeah, it's perfect.
But it doesn't give me enough. Like I haven't watched it since last year.
Yeah, they don't have enough content for older people.
New content.
Yeah. But they're going to with all the Marvel stuff they're going to put out.
Yeah, well, and I understand it, the whole COVID thing probably like ruined.
their rollout if they wanted to do.
Yeah. So that sucks. But like I said, I haven't watched it in over a year, and I didn't pay for it, so I don't mind too much.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for me, like, so I have Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Apple, Amazon, or Prime Video.
Yeah. Okay, but before we go any further, how much do you pay for that? Just a rough estimate.
I have no idea. So let me see. So Netflix is like $12, I think. Well, now it's
$9. 14
no, I
bucks?
pay for the middle one.
14.
So now it's 14. Apple is $5, but it's technically free.
So we're at 19.
Well,
you said it's free, right?
Technically free.
Do you pay for it or not?
I mean, it gets billed, but it's technically free.
Okay, so do you pay for it or not? That's just all I'm asking. If it's free for you, then that doesn't count as a charge. Because I'm counting Disney Plus for free, so that's what I'm saying.
Well, because you don't pay for it at all.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So what I'm saying the reason why I'm saying it's free is because it's free currently, but it's about to not be free, but it is free.
Okay, so it's free for now then. $14. You're at $14. Okay.
So Disney, I think, is like $2.
Okay, $16. We're at $16.
ESPN, I think, is another $2.
Okay, we're at $18.
And then Hulu.
What is that? $2 too? I feel like that's like a package you have combined.
It's like $5, I think, or I don't know.
Okay, so we're at $21.
And then Prime Video, I don't really know because
it's $12 with Amazon. So let's just say $33. Even though I never watch Prime Video.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything on Prime Video, and I have Amazon Prime. So $33.
And then what else did I say? Netflix, Hulu, Apple.
What about CBS?
Oh yeah, I have CBS and Showtime.
How much is that?
$10.
So we're at $43.
Yeah.
So you pay $43 a month for these additional services. So for some people, this is why I said just before you say anything else, $43 extra might be a lot of money, but do you pay for cable?
No.
So $43 for programs you like isn't too much money.
Mm-mm.
That's what I'm saying. So that's not bad. But if you already have cable, plus that on top, that's
terrible.
Yeah, that could be a lot. So.
But the way it works in my head is I take the Amazon Prime out because I have Amazon Prime regardless.
Yeah, I know.
That's just a bonus.
Yeah, but I know I'm just including it into there.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like for people that make it sound even more of a bang for your buck, it's like even if they didn't have Prime Video, I'm still having Amazon Prime, so it's like a bonus.
I don't even know how to use Prime Video, bro.
Yeah, The Boys. I'm telling you, you guys gotta watch that.
I know. I want to watch.
You want to watch Boys?
No, I want to watch the TV show on Amazon Prime.
What is it called?
I don't know. And anyways.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It does sound crazy, but if you really think about it, it's not too much.
But it is if everyone's starting to do this.
Yeah.
$18.
Yeah.
Bro.
That's a lot. Yeah.
If everybody was $18, you couldn't do it.
But how many people can you watch on that $18 plan?
I don't know. Maybe at least four.
Four?
At least. If
everyone that was like, let's just say it's different households.
Yeah, if everybody paid.
Yeah, then that's fine.
Yeah.
But if you're like me and you just watch it for free because your sister has it anyways, then maybe it's not worth it.
Yeah. For me, Netflix is starting to get to the point where I would rather not pay for it.
Yeah. Yeah, for the same reason that there's just not enough content for you to to watch.
And it might be, but it's too hard to find it.
Yeah,
it's too hard to find my content that I want. So.
I wish they had an algorithm like YouTube where it finds what I like.
Yeah. Which is
bro, and then everything on Netflix it says like 5 stars on it. I feel like there's no way everything is 5 stars. I know for a fact not everything is 5 stars on Netflix.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
I wanted to watch that show too, the one on Netflix. Waco.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen that one?
No, I haven't seen it.
I heard it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I just don't have enough. I started watching that show. About the football, the kid in football.
The kid in football?
Yeah. He's
on
not
Netflix?
a kid. He's like a teenager. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about All American?
All American.
I haven't watched that yet, but I heard people liked it.
It was alright. Yeah, it was alright. It was like it's a TV show. It was alright.
Yeah.
And I was starting. I haven't watched it in forever now though. But I don't know. It just follows like the TV formula, like how dramatic, like how fake and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like the worst person you can ask because I feel like I shouldn't pay for anything.
Yeah. I feel it.
Pay-per-views, I don't pay for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm cheap.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think Netflix does give you a lot, but it depends on who you are.
Yeah. What about video games? Do you feel like they're going up $10 pretty much.
I think it depends. I think like we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
Not about on here, but like Madden.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to pay $60
Every year.
every single year if it's the same game.
Especially for me to get whipped on online.
Yeah. If it's like the same game every year, let me pay $5 for a roster update or like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No. Okay, $5 sounds way too cheap. But I was saying Madden, pretty much the same thing every year.
Mm-hmm.
If I bought it last year, let me get the game for $30-$40. Especially Madden. Madden, I should pay $30, like half off.
Yeah.
Because I've been buying it every freaking year almost. I haven't bought it this year. I don't know if I'm going to.
You shouldn't.
I will when it's on sale. Yeah, when it's on sale for $30, I'll buy it. Because that's what I feel like I should pay for.
See, I don't.
And then I don't know how I ended up like this far.
I know.
And then Call of Duty.
Another one.
I haven't paid for it in like 6 years, but I've had it for 6 years. Me and my cousin do this game sharing where he buys a game, I get it for free. I buy a game, he gets it for free. He buys Call of Duty every year. He loves Call of Duty. Shout out to Anthony, you're a real one. I feel like if you bought the previous version, I feel the next year you should get it for $40. Just because it is a completely different game most of the time. Well, not
in
really.
a sense. It plays the same,
yeah.
but you get new maps, you get new guns.
New
whatever.
guns and characters, which kind of ends up being the same.
Yeah, ends up playing the
So
exact same.
I feel like you should get a previous owner discount.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, like, let's just say you bought the game 2 years ago, you get that discount. But if you bought it literally the last year, you should. Assassin's Creed is another one.
I get Call of Duty only because they're different studios every time making the game.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying?
For everyone else, I do get it.
Yeah.
If it's the same, if it's your game, your
Yeah.
studio, your game, literally. Come on.
But Call of Duty especially, dude, they come out with one every year.
Yeah, but I get it though.
I feel like that company, the main Call of Duty company,
Like Activision.
they should give they should take the break, not the other studio, because they got like 3 studios that work on them, right?
So you're saying the studio should get the full money, but Activision should cut back and get less money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just that $20 that 1/3 cut that they took, they're still gonna make a bunch of money off the game. So just let them take that. Let them get the hit.
Yeah. Yeah, I think things are. Yeah.
Especially when they give like Destiny 2 out for free after a while because it didn't perform like they wanted it to.
Yeah.
Like that goes to show that you don't have to charge for a game.
Yeah. Well, Fortnite shows that too. Like you literally don't have to.
Yeah, Fortnite is another game that's
literally was the most popular game and like they made so much money.
And it's still like one of the most streaming wise too.
Yeah. People still love it.
Yeah, so you don't have to. And then now they're charging $10 more to get it on the next gen and to have it play on both consoles.
Yeah.
Like the PS4 and the PS5.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like $70 is a lot. $70 for a control is a lot. You have kids that only have one game for like their whole console system.
Yeah,
like
for real.
yeah, like or they have to wait a whole year for their birthday to get another game.
Yeah.
If your birthday is close to Christmas, guess what? You're probably not getting.
Terrible.
Yeah, you're only getting one game.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's horrible.
or you get a game and one remote.
Mm-hmm.
So like, it's expensive. And I know it costs money.
No, go ahead.
It costs money to make this stuff, but
not that much.
a lot of people are spending a lot of money
because they're still millionaires and they're billionaires. Like they're making a lot of money. But my thing I was gonna say is, and if you're a kid, which this is something that's like you don't have to have.
Yeah.
But if you're a kid, you get that one game, but you also want to get the skin in the game.
Yeah.
That's gonna cost my parents or whatever another $10.
Yeah.
And
in your head, you don't think about when you're a kid. You don't think about the money.
yeah, you just like, why can't I get this? Like all my friends have it. Everyone has it. Like,
why can't I be the Jigsaw in Call of Duty?
that's the thing. I have so many coins, and I still can't afford. I have so many coins where I can buy the next battle pass almost, but I can't afford a skin.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So do you hate your life because you don't have something that other people have?
Yes. But yeah, it's crazy. Like,
and then don't get me started about iPhones and cell phones, bro. They're so expensive.
iPhone's not that bad now. It depends.
$1,000, dude.
Well, it depends what you
Okay,
get.
I'm talking about like the top of the line.
The top of the line, yeah.
Yeah, like bro, $1,000 for a fucking phone.
They are expensive.
Yeah, and I feel like you're paying $1,000, and then the next year another phone comes out for $1,000. I know that they made a plan where, like, you don't have to pay as much, but then when you go to trade in your phone, they only give you like not like half of what it's worth. I don't know, dude. I just feel like they need to find a way to make it cheaper for people. Or I don't know.
But you don't need to get the best phone.
Yeah, I know.
Because like a lot of times the best phones are really just the camera.
Yeah.
Upgrades. But you still get like the main part of the phone is still
Yeah.
top
Yeah,
of
and
the
I'm a
line.
hypocrite because I got the Note 10.
How much was that?
It was like $1,000. That's why I said it's a lot. But I was doing payment plans
Yeah.
What
do most people do? If you
Yeah.
buy your full phone and plan or
in cash.
yeah.
Yeah. But
you have money.
yeah, I waited 2 years from the Note 8 to the Note 10.
Yeah, if you buy it every year,
Yeah.
that's really adding up.
Yeah.
But phones
crazy.
last you a minute. You don't have to.
And they can last you even longer.
Yeah.
It's just the only reason I traded it in is because like they gave me a ridiculous offer for my phone, so I was like, they're not gonna give me this any other time, like you know. So I pretty much did that. I don't know, it's crazy. But speaking of video games, did you have anything to say about? Do you have anything else to say about this whole
What?
Netflix
No,
video game
no.
phone? But the next the next topic was Cyberpunk 2077. They released, or they were going to release a video game, but they delayed it. Let's see. They delayed it until, so it was supposed to come out November 19th, and now they delayed it until December 10th. This game is hyped up pretty crazy. The company that makes it made The Witcher 3, which is a really good game. And a lot of people, they said this company's been receiving death threats because they decided to push it back 3 more weeks so it can be polished and ready to come out.
Which I like.
Yeah. You like the death threats?
But then again, yeah. Because if you deserve it, no. No, I like that they pushed it back though.
Yeah.
If they're not think it's ready, then
Yeah, why are you gonna, like, okay, so what was I just saying? That games are expensive?
yeah.
So they don't want to sell an expensive video game that comes out crappy. They
No,
want to make sure
yeah.
you get your money's worth.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Which I like, but at the same time, I'm not fiending for this game like some people are.
Yeah.
I want it and I want to play it,
Yeah.
but not like some people. So,
It's supposed to be a good game too.
but I'm not going that crazy for it. Like,
Yeah. And especially sending the company death
Yeah.
threats.
Because I'd rather wait and make this game perfect. or
Yeah.
as perfect as it can be.
Especially 3 weeks.
Yeah.
If they,
3 weeks is nothing.
Yeah, if they said like 6 months to a year
Yeah,
delay,
then
I
it's like,
understand
aw,
that.
come
Like,
on.
yeah, it's like, damn, that's a big, like,
Yeah.
why would you say you're close to ready?
Yeah. Which are a year off still.
And
Yeah.
then that just means the day you buy this game, there's gonna be like a 60 gigabyte update.
Yeah.
You know, there's because they have to like fix it before
Yeah.
it comes out. So I don't think and this company too, like The Witcher, it had like 16 DLC for it that was free, and then
Which is dope.
they had 2 paid for ones, which like were like a lot of content.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I don't know. I feel like this company knows what it's doing.
Yeah. I feel like they make high quality stuff.
Yeah.
And they want to keep that standard. They're not trying to lower it.
Yeah, and that's cool. I appreciate that. I would hate, like, let's just say iPhones, because that's what we said. Let's just say it comes out in 2 weeks. They're like, hey, you know what? Due to something, or I feel we can make it better if we wait 3 more weeks. I
You
feel,
can't be mad at that.
yeah, I feel like, you know what? That's awesome, because it's $1,000 phone. So, you know, let's just say it was
Yeah.
$1,000 one. And it's gonna be a lot, but
It's gonna be better.
since I'm paying that much, I'd rather it be perfect than
Yeah.
pay for something and be like, oh, this isn't worth it.
Why would I say, no, I need it now 3 weeks early
Yeah.
for it to be a less version of 3 weeks later?
Yeah,
It makes no sense.
no, it's terrible. So I just want to talk about that because the death threats are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I guess it's still coming out 2020, so you guys don't gotta worry about that.
Unless they delayed again.
Yeah. And then Starlink. You want to talk about that?
Well, yeah. So they're putting out
Who's they?
SpaceX, Elon Musk. They created Starlink satellite internet, and they're letting people try it now
Yeah.
for $99 a month, but you have to pay $4.99 to get the kit.
And the kit includes a user terminal to connect to the satellites, a mounting tripod, and a Wi-Fi router.
Yeah.
And they have an app on Google Play and Apple.
Yeah, and my thing was, I just wondered the speeds.
Mhm.
Like, is this something that's actually going to be a top thing that's going to be competing with, you know, what is it, Verizon?
Other providers,
and
Verizon.
Google, I think, just really, or AT&T's. No, who is fiber?
Who's fiber? Verizon and Google.
Verizon and Google. So, like, you know, the main people with the Wi-Fi stuff. So, is it going to compete, or is it just something that's going to be? Oh, it says right here, kind of.
It says 50 megabytes to 150 megabytes and latency from 20 milliseconds to 40 milliseconds. over the next several months as we enhance the Starlink.
Okay, so
There will also be periods of no connectivity at all. Like, does that mean they're updating it during the night or something?
yeah,
or
it's
like,
weird. But I'm just interested to see because Elon Musk is crazy, does crazy things, he creates crazy stuff, and I want to see what this does.
Yeah.
Because some places don't get good internet no matter what, and this is satellite. Maybe I don't know. It can provide internet, good internet for everybody.
Yeah, and it says there's nearly 700,000 individuals across the U.S. that have indicated interest in the service.
It's a lot of people.
And they plan to build an interconnected internet network with thousands of satellites designed to deliver high-speed internet to anywhere on the planet. And see, this is what I like because there's some people that live in the cuts that don't get internet.
Exactly.
Or get terrible internet. They pay a lot for slow internet. So I feel like if this could give them their money's worth.
Yeah, if this can give them 200 megabytes, that's crazy.
Yeah, if they can watch stuff without lag. Like, let's just say they want to watch this podcast, but they could only watch it in 360p. And so they see us all pixelated.
Yeah, why are we even using this camera? We should just be using the first generation iPhone.
Yeah, but like, so, and they can only watch it in low quality.
Yeah.
That's terrible. And they're paying $100 as it is for their slow internet. That sucks. But if they're able to get fast internet in the cuts, then I'd be happy with that.
Yeah.
But $100 is a lot a month.
Yeah.
And if it's not even close to being as fast as like other internets that charge that price, they need to figure stuff out because that's not a good.
Yeah, it needs to be better than that.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
So yeah, I'm just trying to read anything else if it says anything else about it, but it doesn't say too much. And
it didn't really say much when I was looking it up.
So you got to pay $600 up front to be a tester.
Yeah,
that's pretty crazy. And I say 600 because 500 for the kit and then the 100 for your first month. Yeah.
But yeah.
So we'll keep you guys updated on that. This is something that I'm interested in now. I did not know about this till Matt brought it up.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to follow and see what comes out.
And then I was asking them too. Do you think they're probably gonna try to make it so you can have internet in space?
Yeah.
Or they might have internet. They might have internet in space. I don't know.
Yeah, and if they don't, I mean, SpaceX though. Maybe NASA does their own thing, but SpaceX, maybe this is what they're gonna go through.
Yeah. Or maybe it'll be like better internet. Maybe it'll help them get better, like faster, like internet we're able to access up there because I feel like they're not able to access the same type of internet like we can.
Yeah.
But so hopefully that we'll see.
And I actually have one thing to say about since this goes back to the other conversation real quick. The cord cutting, like how much I spend on stuff. Something just came out called Tvision.
Yeah. Like right now?
No, today.
Yeah. Okay.
Today though.
Oh, for us?
Yeah, it came out today. What's today? The first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it came out today. Tvision. And what it is people that have cable or satellite, and you know how sometimes the bills can be crazy for some of these companies, or depending on the package you get. But Tvision is basically, you get a certain amount of channels for only $10 a month.
Yeah.
And I don't know exactly every channel it gives you. You can look through it, but it gives you good channels. Or if you want like live TV, like news and some sports, it's like $40 and it goes up from there. But I thought that was cool. That's a cool option. I think it needs to be improved though. But for $10 a month, I can get all these channels.
Yeah,
not mad
sounds
at that.
good. Yeah, I like it. I feel like cable just charges a lot because they've been around so long and there's
no one else that can compete.
They're more reliable, like just because
you
know they've had their setup for a while. But I feel like it's too expensive.
Yeah, I will say this: in the next 5 years, cable is gonna be completely different.
Yeah,
because of this Tvision.
And I have a question for you, Matt.
Okay, go ahead.
This is an obvious question.
It's an obvious or it's not obvious?
It's obvious I feel like this is a generational thing. But this is an obvious question.
Okay.
If you could only pick one, would you rather have internet or cable?
I'm definitely picking cable. No, internet all day.
And I say internet too, because you can watch cable with internet, technically. Like, you know, the stuff you do. Or the stuff I do.
Like what we're doing right now.
Yeah. But this is actually through my cable.
Oh, yeah, but stuff we do with the CBS access. Yeah.
But I just feel like it's a generational thing. I feel like the older generation will probably want cable more because they know.
Because they're used to it.
Yeah, they know, like, oh, I just pay for cable when I watch this.
And it's hard to navigate the internet if you don't.
Yeah, for them, they're like, I gotta go through this app, I gotta go through this.
Yeah.
I have to put input on my TV.
Yeah,
my mom
tough.
doesn't know how to do that supposedly, but when I'm not home, she changes the channels. Yeah.
She knows how to do it,
Yeah. When I leave it on the wrong input, she changes it somehow. But yeah, so that's why I said I feel like it's a generational thing.
Yeah.
But
for sure.
Yeah, I'd rather have internet. But if cable was cheaper, I mean, it eventually has to be cheaper. Hopefully,
It will be.
yeah. And that's why I was telling you I want to try that YouTube TV too, because I feel like it's perfect.
It's probably
for me.
better.
That
What do you have right now? AT&T or Verizon? I mean,
Xfinity.
Verizon, right? Is it Xfinity?
No, Comcast.
Comcast. Gotcha.
Yeah, just because my roommate pays me a third of it, so I'm pretty much just paying for my channels and the internet, and he's paying for his channels, the Latin package. Oh, and then I pay $5 more now because I have the sports pack, the NFL channel.
Yeah, it is expensive, but like I said, and I'm telling you specifically, not also you guys, but you specifically, because he's a Verizon guy, and I have nothing against Verizon. I like Verizon.
Yeah.
But if you guys paid attention to wireless industry in the past 10 years, you'll I'm not gonna tell you guys. I want you guys to see it yourself. You'll see a trend. I'm gonna say the same thing's gonna happen with this cable stuff. So we'll see. Things are gonna go cheaper, not because they want to go cheaper, because they're forced to.
Yeah.
Just like wireless had to go. Wireless competition was forced. There was a point where it was unlimited internet, right? Then there was a point where it was taken away from us. You had to get Metro or like these trashy ones to get unlimited. Now everybody has unlimited again.
Yeah.
There's a reason for that. Getting perks. You get Hulu. I mean, not Hulu. What'd you say? Disney or
Disney Plus.
Disney and Apple Music and.
I don't get Apple Music.
No, but Verizon offers that, or 6 months or something like that.
Okay, yeah. I think they offer Spotify sometimes too.
Okay.
It just depends on like the
AT&T gives you HBO and T-Mobile gives you Netflix. So there's a reason for that. So for all those different changes, it's the same thing's gonna happen to cable. I'm done with that. I just want to say that.
And so you're trying to say competition is good for the consumer?
Yes.
Yes.
Which would go against my point, or which would go against my company that I like, because they bought out Sprint and lessened the competition. But they're saying they raised the competition because they had they couldn't be in competition with AT&T or Verizon because they're too big.
Yeah, but now combined, the two little dogs can take out the big dog.
Kind of compete.
Yes, so we'll see.
Yeah.
And I like that too because I'm a big Verizon guy because they have good coverage.
Yeah.
And I like their phone service.
Yeah.
I like their phone service.
And again, if you guys, I might come off as like I don't like AT&T or Verizon sometimes.
Yeah.
But I don't like AT&T, but I do like Verizon. I actually do like Verizon.
Yeah. And we're talking about the competition's good for the consumer.
Yes.
I just wanted to do a quick recap. So I talked about the RTX 3090s, the 3080s. On the 29th, the 3070 released for $500. It's a very good price for their card that was the 2080 Ti last year. It's like equal level as that. That card was $1,300 last year. Or for the previous gen, you know? This card, $500 equals that. Very good price.
Really good.
Yeah, and on the 28th, AMD revealed their new cards that are going to come out in November, which is this month, the 19th, I believe. And those are going to go in direct competition with the 3000 series, the 3070, which just came out, the 3080, and the 3090. I was actually surprised by the results because you know how I told you guys before on the last episode that. Not the last episode, but the previous episode, we talked about the 30,000 series. That they normally AMD is cheaper, and you might not get as much performance as the other ones, but you get price to performance. You know, this time they're actually going head to head, and with the performance, and they're getting good value. You're still getting good value. It's let me see. So I'm gonna go ahead and read the cards that are coming out. And so I talked about their CPUs before, right? Their computer processors. Those are coming out as well. If you pair that with their new graphics card, you get like a 3% boost if you didn't use that. So they're making, like, you know, Apple with Apple, pretty much they're making, if you buy their stuff, it's actually going to be even better now. But let's see. I'm trying to see if I have that price point. So they're coming out with 3 different cards. The 6900 XT, the 6800 XT, and the 6800. And the cheapest one's going to be the 6800, which is $579. The 3070 that just came out is $500. Those are going to be the competition between each other. It's about $80 difference, but If you want to spend $80 more, you get about a 15% performance increase. They haven't tested them out. The real results haven't came out yet because the cards haven't officially been launched. This is just the results that they posted. AMD, I think the results are going to be pretty close to true from the actual cards, because there's not really much of a reason to lie. Like,
because we'll find out.
Yeah.
When we test it ourselves.
Yeah, Nvidia did lie.
Yeah.
You know how you were saying like cell phones say that 5G is the fastest? Well, they were saying that theirs is the fastest.
Yeah.
But that's just in special scenarios, you know? So they overstated their cards. AMD's actually, they're always usually dishonest too.
Being more true.
Yeah. And
Wait,
so
they're mostly honest?
yeah.
Oh, they said dishonest. Okay.
No, they're mostly honest.
Yeah.
Like this, the results they posted was with their new CPUs and their new cards. So they had that 3 performance increase, and they had rage mode on, which is what you call when those two are combined. So yeah, if you don't have that card, or if you don't have that CPU with that card, you might see less results. But
they said that.
Yeah,
but Nvidia wouldn't have said that probably.
No, they would have just said that. They lied and said that it's like the best 4K gaming card.
Yeah.
But there was only 2 games that you could really play, the 8K gaming card that you could play in 8K and have good performance. So they just did the most extreme. They're saying in most scenarios. And then their 6800 XT is $649. The 3080, which is a good card, which can play 4K and 2K really good, is 600 to 700. So those are competing price, and the results are pretty close. Let me see if I can find it on here. And then their third card, the 6900 XT, this is the crazy one. I was not expecting this. It's competing with that $1,500 one.
And how much is this one?
$1,000. So you're paying $500 less, and for gaming, if you're just using it for gaming, it competes with it pretty much par for par. Maybe like 1% less, 2% less.
Which is nothing for the $500.
Yeah, for $5 you're saving, but that $500 more, if you have a business that has to do with like rendering graphics or like making 3D models, you might want to pay that extra $500. But for the most case, everyone that has that money to buy that card, they're just gonna game with it mostly, you know. So that $500 that you save, you could buy that new CPU, and get that. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like it's like it doesn't make too much. The reason they made the $1,500, I think, is because I don't think they thought AMD was gonna make a card to compete, so they priced it high. That's what they did last gen. They priced it like at $1,800 because they knew that AMD didn't have anything.
And they didn't.
Yeah, they didn't.
But now they do.
Yeah, now they do. Before they only had something for that mid level. You know how they have the mid level now.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be pretty interesting. I'm gonna go with AMD probably because price to performance, and then all my stuff is ready. Like my computer, the monitor is set, so if I use AMD, it syncs perfectly, so it doesn't skip.
Well, okay, for you, since you do render videos, and you were
I don't render videos. I edit videos.
Oh, you mean you edit videos?
Render is like if I make like let's just say CGI.
Yeah.
Or I make art.
So if you were going to keep everything you have, so which one would you get?
I'd probably get the 6800, but I feel like if I spend, you had to spend about like $350 more, and you'll get like a crazy card. But that's a good amount of money.
Well, I'm trying to think. So like,
I'll probably get the 650. But this is for the reference. This is for the AMD model. Other companies make a little faster ones, but they charge like $50 to $100 more, and they come with like crazy lights, you know. So they're like aftermarket technically, but they're it depends on which company you buy it from, but you get some pretty cool stuff. I like the Sapphire company that's making the original one. They make, for the AMD cards, they make really good cards. So I don't mind. Here's a little chart real quick. Let's see. This is in the 4K Ultra Nightmare. Let's see. So this is Doom. Okay, this is Modern Warfare. I think this is a good game to test on because it pushes the limits. So that 6900 XT, the 16 gigabyte one, it runs the game in 4K at 100 frames per second. For that $500 more card, and remember, this is AMD's results.
Chart, yeah.
So
Nvidia
it
will
might
give a different chart.
It might be biased. It might not be completely true. They might be using the best, but this is the chart they give. That's why I say wait till the cards come out so you can see actual reviewers. It looks like the 3090 for $500 more, you get 10 frames less. So worse performance in this game. It says the 6800 XT, you get about 20 frames less. That's $350 less. That 3080, you get like, it's hard to tell exactly, 15 frames less. That $580 card, it's only like 75 frames, and then that $500 card, see, they don't have the 3070 on here, but it's pretty much equal to that $1,300 card, which is that one. You get 65 frames at 4K. All of those are really good to run at 4K, that setting, but that's what I'm saying. For $500, that's really good for that 3070 that just came out. Mm-hmm. If you're really not even on a budget, but like, let's just say you don't want to spend that much on the newer cards, get that $500 card, you're good. If you have $80 more, I would recommend that next one. If you want to spend in between that, get that 6800 XT or the 3080. It's really hard. It pretty much whatever system you have, go for those two middle ones. But I would not recommend that $1,500 card. I would recommend just spending $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then because on this one supposedly it beats it.
Yeah.
But like I said, the chart I saw, like this one right here, look on Doom Eternal, that $1,500 one's beating the $1,000 one.
But it's so close.
Yeah,
like
but barely. Yeah. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, even if it does beat it, it doesn't beat it by $500.
Yeah.
It's, it's maybe beating it by $100 or less. Mm-hmm. So it's not really worth it. That's why, like, how you said competition is good for the consumers, because now they're forced to do crazy stuff. Whenever they release their next cards or whatever they release, they're gonna have to go ham. And then right here they're doing frames per second per dollar. They actually did a chart of you getting your money's worth. It's for Resident Evil though. That's like an old remake or old game that they remade. So they're showing you getting your money's worth. But I don't know. I don't care about that. I just feel like, because once you spend it, who cares what frames you get like that, So pretty much, if you have an Nvidia, like a G-Sync monitor, which is Nvidia, get your 3080 or get your 3070. If you have FreeSync, which is AMD's syncing monitor, so it can run smoother, get the 6800 or 6800 XT, which are the lower cards, the lower and the middle card. But if you want to spend that, you want to get the higher tier card, I wouldn't recommend Nvidia's 3090. I would just recommend spend $1,000 on the 6900 XT, and then use that extra 500 for whatever the heck you want in life, or on your computer.
So basically, this is like it almost doesn't matter which one you get, but everyone fits you the best.
Yeah, except for the higher one, the higher priced card, the higher tier cards. Then just get the AMD 6900, unless you make money. Yeah. Like, if you make money using the computer, I would recommend spending the extra 500, just because obviously you're making money. You want the best. But
they're basically so good, like both. It's almost like again, bringing back to the phones, like
Google,
iPhone or Samsung.
Yeah,
it's like,
Google.
they're both top line. Like,
it's just pretty much what you have in your life.
Good,
yeah. So
that's good. Like competition. Like,
it's really good, because like I said, last year there was no like the highest tier card for AMD was like the mid tier card for Nvidia. Yeah, but you were just saving money, like performance wise. Like you spend $500, but you're getting your money's worth compared to like spending the $1,400 for something that barely is better. And so
that's dope.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. And so the 6800 is gonna come out the 6800 and the 6800 XT are coming out on the 18th of November for $579, $649. The aftermarket ones will differ, a little bit more expensive, a little bit more performance, and a little more customizable options. And then the 6900 XT, the $1,000 card, is going to come out on the 8th. The stock is going to be good compared to Nvidia's, the stock is going to be really good. Nvidia messed up by releasing their cards, but not having them ready. Like, no one has been able to get their hands on them.
Yeah.
And like a lot of people
sold out.
Yeah, a lot of people that wanted the Nvidia cards are gonna go to AMD now because they saw the results and like, well, it's pretty much the same or better, and they're actually gonna be able to get the card. And then the $1,000 card is pretty much equal to the $1,500 card. So everyone that wanted that card is like, well, I might as well just spend $1,000 and actually get this card. Yeah,
exactly.
you know. So Nvidia messed up by not having them the supply meet the demand.
But they did intentionally, on purpose, to release it early, right?
Yeah, so they could beat
them, but they kind of messed up.
Yeah, they screwed themselves over. And then people are saying too that Nvidia is kind of not releasing them right now, so they can rework their cards and make like a, you know how like they make the iPhone S? They want to do like a second variation of it to make it better so it can compete with these. So that's kind of why I suppose, I don't know, that's just a rumor though. And if you're going to get these AMD cards, you got to wake up on time because they're going to sell out right away. Everything that's new sells out right away. It doesn't matter, like especially in the computer world. But in this day and age we live in now, if you really want something, you have to buy it the second it comes out because everything is hyped so crazy and everyone just buys to resell all crazy. So, but you should have a better chance with this. And I'll leave it at that. I'll update you guys when that comes out, and if I ever get one, we'll see. So you want to talk about sports now?
Let's go.
Let's go, dude. I feel like we've been on a crazy roll today.
For real.
How do you guys feel?
Yeah, let us know down below.
Down below. All right. So let's talk about sports. Anything happen in sports? I feel like compared to like what we talked about, there's not a lot happened in sports.
Yeah. But UFC happened.
Yeah, UFC happened. Baseball happened.
Baseball happened.
So I want to talk about the UFC real quick. Did you see that Israel Adesanya is moving up to light heavyweight to fight the champ?
Love that. Except I wish he would. I mean, I don't know.
What? No, say.
I feel like it's weird because John Jones isn't there anymore.
Yeah, he should have fought John Jones.
And that's the fight that was supposed to happen.
And John Jones is going to talk trash now, saying that.
Yeah. So it looks weird. But people have been saying he's been, I don't know. It's weird. He should have moved up.
Yeah. But I don't blame him either. He did move up now. I don't say he's ducking John Jones, but...
it's tough, though.
Yeah. It's tough, but he just finished cleaning out his division, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he can save that.
Yeah.
Like, he can save himself by saying that. Like, there were still people left.
Yeah.
I took him out.
Now there's no one left, yeah. But, yeah, it does look suspicious that maybe John Jones will move down real quick one day. But I don't know. And then Anderson Silva lost to Uriah Hall. Uriah Hall? He lost to Uriah Hall. And he 80% retired. 80% sure that he retired.
Yeah.
What do you feel about that? Or what do you feel about that fight and then his retirement?
I think the fight, I think he was outclassed.
Yeah.
Not outclassed.
Yeah.
No one can outclass him.
Yeah.
He was...
past his prime.
Yeah, his body was outclassed,
yeah.
is what I feel.
He was past his prime. The guy was younger, faster, stronger.
Yeah. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
You know, he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Or one of the GOATs.
But
nobody's pretty much better than him.
And it's a young man's game. And unfortunately, it showed... Dude, in the first round... He had a glimpse of the not old Anderson Silva, but just a glimpse of like...
one that can compete still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it looks like he just got tired. Bro, because even his leg kicks he was throwing didn't look like they were strong.
Yeah.
He was slow, like...
just wasn't good.
Yeah.
I mean, but he should have hung it up.
Yeah, he should have stopped a while ago. His last 8 fights, he's only won 1.
Yeah. But he loves fighting. So.
Yeah, I know. And that's hard for me to say, like, to tell someone to stop. But... as a fan, I did not want to see like him getting beat anymore. Especially this last one, dude. It sucked seeing him get TKO'd.
How do you feel about that, though? Like, do you think you can hurt your legacy? Or do you think there's some people they cemented it so well?
In Anderson Silva's case, he cemented it so well that...
No, John Jones. If John Jones went on a crazy losing streak...
John Jones cemented it, too.
Who hasn't cemented it that's like a top guy?
That's a top... I feel like if you're still in your prime... If you had a crazy run when you first started, but you're still in your prime and you can't compete anymore, that's...
What about Connor?
Connor?
He just won his last one, but what if he just starts losing? Because he's not old. Did he submit himself as a...
Depends what weight division he does it in.
Well, he confirmed he's sticking 155.
Okay. And
Gaethje,
he was fighting
Ferguson,
under.
and-
But see, I feel like that's different because in featherweight he was insane, or not featherweight.
He was better in
Yeah.
featherweight.
What was it? Lightweight? No, that's the one he's going to now. The one below it with Jose Aldo. Flyweight?
No. I don't know.
But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The weight below it, he cemented his legacy in there.
And 155.
Was it 155?
Because he went up to 170 just recently.
He wasn't at a weight class before that? I feel like he was.
No, he might have been. Yeah, he might have been.
Because he
Right
was
below that, I
super
think so.
skinny, dude.
Yeah.
I remember him being...
Yeah, okay, so you think... Okay, so go on.
So he cemented it in there, and anything else is him trying to see if he can do it at a better level.
Do you think he's good no matter what?
Yeah, I think he's good no matter. I think he earned his place. If not, at least as an entertainer.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm trying to think of any fighters currently that, or any fighters.
Justin Gaethje.
Justin Gaethje?
Yeah. He's never been a champion.
Yeah, he hasn't hurt his career yet, and
But
he hasn't cemented his career as a GOAT.
So he could.
So he could, yeah. Right now, he's at the level where like he's entering his prime. Because everyone's finally getting to see who he really is, you know. That's why I'm trying to think of anybody like GSP. Like, what if he came back and started losing? I don't think that would affect him at all.
But that's the thing is he's coming back.
Yeah, exactly. I know that.
That's
I know.
when it's tough.
That's what I'm trying to think of people.
Because for me, Anderson Silva is the GOAT.
Yeah.
But I would have been much happier if he would have
rode off into the sunset. Yeah.
He's still the GOAT to me.
Yeah.
Or one of them. But I mean, it would just look so much better.
Yeah, he wouldn't have those 7 losses.
Yeah. For instance, John Jones, if he went to heavyweight, or even would drop back down to light heavyweight and lost 5 in a row, he's still the GOAT. But it doesn't look as good.
It's like Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson. They were on a crazy run, and then eventually...
Yeah.
Well, Mike Tyson's a little different. But Muhammad Ali, he was on a crazy run, and then he started getting older and started losing. It's just, you know, you don't think of that Muhammad Ali. You think more of in his prime, you know?
Yeah.
And there's some people that get better as they get older. Like Dan Henderson.
Mm-hmm.
That fool went on a crazy run. TRT too helped him, but but he went on a crazy run.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. It's hard too. I'm trying to think of fighters that, like Chuck Liddell. What do you think about Chuck Liddell?
I mean, he's a GOAT just for the time he was in.
Yeah. Okay, but you can't control what time you're in either. But what do you think about Chuck Liddell?
I think he's a GOAT.
He's a GOAT?
Mm-hmm.
Even though he started losing like all his last... Like he kept getting knocked out and all his...
If I say Anderson Silva's a GOAT, then I think he has to be a GOAT.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just saying though, like that's just one person I could think of, like that, like.
But it
was on a
tarnishes,
crazy.
though.
Yeah, it does.
To me, it tarnishes you.
And then you hate to see your icon just. What about Michael Jordan?
I look at sports, or I look at basketball different.
I know, but that's kind of like because he's like a goat, you know?
Yeah.
Like he's a belly goat. But like he went to a different team when he was already out of his prime and just lost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, like you don't think of him like as the Michael Jordan that was on the Magic. You think of him as the Bulls. Like obviously
No, the Wizards.
Yeah. Oh, is it the Wizards? Yeah. Sorry.
But yeah, no, you're right though. You think of Chicago, and you think of the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
Yeah, that's why. Like you don't think of him losing. Or how about Kobe Bryant? Like he eventually got old too. You don't think of him as the guy that.
Yeah, but he actually has a. Well, not. I was gonna say, but his body was like he's getting injured every year.
Yeah, I know, but that's comes with age, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, like it wasn't just like. I don't know. What I'm talking about is like people pushing it past their limit.
Yeah.
I think. For Kobe, at least, it was his. Like his body, just every year he's getting hurt.
Yeah.
Anderson Silva, yes, he's gotten hurt.
Yeah, I know. He broke his fucking leg.
He broke his own leg. Like,
well, the other guy checked it.
But yeah, he checked it. But like,
okay, so
it was his
like,
kick. But
and then the same too. He wasn't throwing the leg kicks in his last fight all crazy. And in my head, I was like, he's probably scared to break his leg.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't like when they lose.
But like, okay, but just Kobe, like you know, he got older. He wasn't doing as good. Mm-hmm. His last game, I feel like they kind of let him score. Not that they let him score those 60, but. Like everyone was feeding him the ball. The other defense,
they kept feeding him the ball.
The defense probably was playing tough because you know they don't want to disrespect. The FBI is investigating that, but they didn't want to like go too crazy on him. I feel like, you know, but
no, he was definitely done.
yeah, but you know
was
what
definitely
I'm saying?
done.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but you don't think of that Kobe. You think of the, like, you know, Kobe, like the GOAT. I don't know. I can't think of. It's really hard to think of fighters right now. I wish we had planned this. But I'm trying to think of like form or Jose Aldo. What do you think of Jose Aldo?
To me, he's not enough.
No, because he was
in his prime.
He was still in his prime. But dude, he's been fighting since WEC.
Yeah, but I don't. My thing is, I don't care. The reason why I don't care is because
he was still good enough to fight.
He was
Conor.
still good enough.
Yeah.
He just got. I think he just got outclassed.
He just got
started
outclassed?
to get outclassed.
The competition was getting better. Do you think?
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. It's just speculation. Maybe he just got to his head. Like,
yeah.
How did I just lose badly to this guy?
Yeah.
Not that Conor was like a scrub.
I know, but
like he's annoying and he's like.
He's literally everything you hate about a person.
Yeah.
Like to Aldo.
Yeah.
And
so
to a lot of other
lose
people.
To this guy? And then.
Yeah, and he's never been the same.
Kinda.
Yeah, and he's never been the same. So I don't know. That's really hard.
That's a good one though, because I think obviously he is a legend. I mean, I don't know.
But he's like in that weight class.
Yeah, in that weight class, he was a GOAT. I don't know.
Yeah, that's I know. It's hard for me to think of on this. What about Ronda Rousey?
See, hers is tough because
she helped pioneer the women.
She was a pioneer, and that's why I feel with like it depends on your time. Yeah, Chuck Liddell. It depends on your time in there because without her, it's a little different.
Yeah, well,
but she got stopped quick though.
Yeah,
it wasn't long.
Yeah, I remember they're saying she could beat up Floyd Mayweather boxing.
Yeah,
and
people were saying a bunch of crazy stuff.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
but she's another one.
Yeah,
she cemented it. But did she really? She only did because of she was a woman.
Yeah,
and she was dominant. And
BJ Penn.
See, I know he gets the respect.
Yeah,
like I know he gets that respect, but and he had his time.
No, dude, he was a savage, dude. He was a savage when he was on the top.
Yeah, but he's another one. I feel like it's tarnished.
Him losing, yeah. Him staying too long,
yeah. But he was an assassin,
dude.
At one point, so
that's what I'm trying to say. It's kind of hard.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, if you were one of the best, you'll always remember.
What about Brock Lesnar? To me, he's never really been a GOAT.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but that's the same thing. The competition in the heavyweight wasn't that crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not your fault if the competition isn't the best.
But but he's not a GOAT. No, but it is it's not your fault. But it does take away something.
Yeah, no, it's true. Like
because Cain Velasquez, what happened?
He whooped him. Yeah.
Once there was people.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying. Like like you could be the GOAT of that time frame that you were the GOAT.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
And then it comes to now we're going GOATs against GOATs.
And then if you're doing the pound for pound.
Yeah.
Then that's where like you know what, Brock. I'm not saying Brock Lesnar is the best, but let's just say so. Brock Lesnar. He was like the best heavyweight in this time, but I'm gonna put him on the bottom of the list because these guys actually had real level competition. Like John Jones. Yeah. The competition.
He had the ultimate competition.
Yeah, his light heavyweight division was crazy.
He has the best resume.
Yeah, in MMA.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because I feel like almost everyone he's fought has been like
top of the tier,
Hall of Fame status people.
Top tier competition. Yeah. Yeah, so that's why it's hard to say, and like even like if for someone like let's just say Mike Tyson, like they weren't the craziest heavyweights he fought, but at the same time he was just so crazy that he was just knocking fools out like left and right. It's not his fault, you know, that there wasn't good competition, but he was dominating so extreme. I know. Yeah, if you do that, then it's like I know, but I'm just trying to say like you know it's hard to exactly say. Yeah. And Anderson Silva, he might not have had the best competition in the middleweight. No, he was ahead of his time for sure. Yeah, he was ahead of his time, which isn't his fault. It's not. He was gonna say John Jones is ahead of his time, but he was also facing. He was facing good competition. Yeah, and I don't know. It's just hard to say what. Yeah, I mean, like Khabib's ahead of his time because nobody can stop what he does. So. Yeah, but. At the same time, he's a GOAT, but he's not. If Khabib would have lost, would it have tarnished his legacy? Well, how much does that hurt his legacy if he would have lost his final fight? To me, that wouldn't have
nothing.
Yeah,
He's
because
still-
Gaethje had that last fight.
Yeah.
It would have just helped propel Gaethje to another level, you know.
Yeah.
But no, it wouldn't have hurt it that bad. But at the same time, I'm not saying Khabib is on the top of that pound for pound ranking.
Yeah. Even though he's number one right now. Pound for pound.
He's most dominant.
Yeah.
We had this conversation last week. What did you think about Anderson Silva retiring, though, other than...
Did he, though? It sounded like he did.
He
but it sounded
posted
like
an
he
Instagram today saying thanks to everyone. It sounds like he's retiring. He didn't confirm it again. And he did say in that interview that was his last fight. And then they're like, is it your last fight? He's, I'm not going to say yet in the moment.
My only issue is Anderson Silva is a GOAT.
Yeah.
Is, in some people's eyes, the GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
He's top 3 in my opinion.
Yeah.
Undoubtedly. But he needs a better send-off.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Nah, I don't care. He did deserve a better send-off, but that's it. I don't want to see him fight no more.
No, I don't either. I just think they should have did it better.
Yeah, they should have gave him like a lower...
This is a GOAT.
But see, that's like a disservice to him too. Give him a lower ranked fighter.
No. I'm not saying give him a easier fighter, easier win.
You mean?
I'm saying is okay. He was the main event,
but on a regular card.
On a regular card that not everybody watches.
Yeah.
But then I was like, okay, but at least he's the main event. If he was on the Khabib's card,
yeah, as the
co-main,
he'd be the co-main. I feel like that'd be sick too.
He might not even be the co-main though. Yeah. That's the thing. He might have to be lower, but still make it a big deal.
Yeah.
You gave Khabib 10 minutes to talk and all this stuff, and I just don't feel like
Anderson Silva got that. Yeah.
Yeah, and he deserves it.
For real. Yeah, and I don't know. See that too. I don't want to see him fight like an old guy too, just so he can get the win.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That's why I say he should have just stopped fighting. I think that would. But, dude, it's a weird send off either way. Like, imagine you're a goat. You've been on the top of the mountain. You climbed it with your goat hooves, and you're on the top. And then your last fight, not only do you get TKO'd, you're holding on to the referee's leg. Like, dude, that sucks scene. But you're fighting in front of no one because COVID.
Yeah.
That's terrible. Like, imagine like that your last fight. Like, no one's there to see you lose.
Yeah.
Like, which sounds great, but
yeah. Well, that's why I don't know.
You get what I'm saying? Like, all the crowd you helped bring into this, they weren't there. They were watching live.
Yeah.
That sucks, dude. You know.
And
it's all quiet. You're all you know.
Yeah, I just feel like I don't know. It just should have been a bigger deal.
And yeah, because I've been watching him for like 14 years fight, dude. 15 years, since I was 13. He helped me watch. He helped bring me into MMA. He's one of like the people I started watching. And I was a little sad, man. Especially you're at Hall crying too. I felt even worse. Like, bro, this is the guy that beat him. Like, he's all crying that he beat him. I get why he was crying because like he looked up to him too, the same way that. And he's all like, because of me or because of you, there wouldn't be no me, you know. But him crying, I was like, come on, bro. Like, you're ruining this. Like, even worse. Like,
yeah. I mean, that moment was cool for them too.
Yeah.
But
it's been an emotional 2 weeks in the MMA community. What was your best Anderson Silva moment in his career?
Well, the thing that comes to mind, which is not a good moment.
Yeah, what?
But it's when he
broke his leg?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I don't know.
But it's when he got knocked out.
In which fight?
Against one that they're saying was the best knockout of all time. One of them.
When he
one where he was trolling.
Oh, that first one. The first Weidman fight.
Was that the first one?
Yeah, not the one where he broke his leg.
Oh yeah, he broke his leg against him too.
Yeah.
No, when he was trolling.
Yeah.
And was acting like an idiot.
I think he was doing that because he knew he was outclassed though.
Do you?
Yeah.
See, I feel like he was winning that fight.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I think he used that as a front to because he kind of knew he was going to lose that fight.
It's interesting. But that's what comes to my mind.
Yeah, that's
instantly.
That's your favorite Anderson Silva moment?
It's my favorite moment because I think it's ridiculous that it was ever mentioned as a top knockout.
Oh yeah, I remember that. But I feel like that's not even I think that's an MMA moment. Yeah, I guess that's your favorite Anderson Silva moment. That's fucked up. my favorite, it's in competition. Cause all right, I remember him fighting Rich Franklin. He got him in the clinch, dude. He was just fucking throwing knees, dude. Nasty.
Yeah.
Like, he broke his nose. I remember he rematched him and just messed him up again. I remember him fighting Chris Weidman. That was his first fight in the UFC. He just took flight on him, dude. Just took flight. Like, I was like, what the fuck was that? Like, I remember that. I remember him fighting Forrest Griffin, just dodging the punches and just hitting him with the jab and just knocking him straight down.
That was a good one.
I remember him throwing that front kick to knock out Vitor Belfort.
Mm-hmm.
That dude, like that one and the Forrest Griffin one are like the top right there.
Yeah.
Just because like those were insane things, insane things to see. He throws flying knees. I remember him before UFC. He threw this back elbow, this uppercut back elbow that knocks him full out. And like you weren't seeing stuff like that.
I was gonna say he was when we were talking about ahead of it their time. Like, he was very creative with how he
had some boring fights where he just danced. He just run around and dance. I remember that. I remember him getting beat for 5 rounds, and then he taps out what's his name, Chael Sonnen. Out of nowhere, dude. I thought he was gonna lose that fight.
Yeah. I
remember him in the rematch. Fucking when Chael Sonnen was on the ground, he kneed him in the chest all nasty. Like, dude, Anderson Silva's a GOAT, but my favorite is either that front kick, just because it looked insane, or him dodging Forrest Griffin, just because he went up in weight too. He went up to light heavyweight. He dodged his punches and just hit with that back jab, dude.
What do you think about Forrest Griffin?
Forrest Griffin's cool. Is he a GOAT? Nah, but like Rousey, he's a pioneer.
Do you think he's the next tier though, under GOAT?
Yeah,
whatever
definitely.
That tier is,
yeah. High level competition.
Yeah.
I guess there's GOAT tier A, B, C, D. You know? Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
right.
He's definitely right under that probably.
Yeah.
Because he was a beast too.
Yeah, and at the same time, you know, it's not his fault the division was how it was.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to. God damn, dude! I thought we were gonna talk about like a good Anderson Silva moment. Fuck no! When he gets knocked out, you fucking dick. But I guess Garoppolo did get injured. But the Dodgers won the World Series, and one of their players, Justin Turner, had COVID during the whole game.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's funny.
You didn't know that?
Mm-mm.
Oh shoot! Yeah, that's crazy. He had it for like 6 innings or I don't know. And then like he's all taking pictures with everyone and with the trophy. And bro, he had COVID. Like, how does that happen? I thought they tested. He's in a bubble. First of all, baseball was in a bubble.
That's crazy,
right?
I feel like
so. Like, how does that even happen? And then how does he allowed to go in there?
Mm-hmm.
So there's like 2 screw ups. Yeah, he played.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He took pictures. He kissed the trophy, I think.
Before everybody else. Shout out to the Dodgers though for winning. That's cool.
That's cool.
That's 2 LA teams.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's good for LA. So it's either gonna be the Rams, the Chargers,
or the Raiders.
Or the Raiders. Yeah, that's what I was going with. Because LA's been on top this year. They lost Kobe, so they and Nipsey, so they need some motivation. And did you see the Utah Jazz was sold?
Nah.
The guy's name is Ryan Smith, and I guess let me see. So the Miller family has entered an agreement to sell the Utah Jazz and Vivint Smart Home Arena to Qualtrics founder Ryan Smith for $1.66 billion. Smith, he's 40 years old, is a lifelong Utah resident and Jazz fan who built software company Qualtrics before it sold for a reported $8 billion. So a fourth of his earnings that he earned from that company, he spent on the Jazz. He's had a long-standing relationship with the franchise, including a philanthropic jersey patch that raised more than $25 million in recent years. You know how they put their ad on the... Damn, that's insane that it raised more than $25 million. I don't understand how that... I feel like he probably would have spent that to put it on there. I approached Gail and the Millers a couple times. There's no secret about my interest in the NBA, and there's really no secret about my interest in the Jazz. He grew up a Jazz fan. He played for the Junior Jazz. I don't know what that is. He dreamed of playing for the Jazz, didn't work out, so I bought them. He says it's a gift to the community, and that's how he views it. 100%, that's how he views it. Okay, I feel like you gotta say that. There might be some shadiness. The Miller family, the original owners, the ones that sold it, have owned the Jazz for 35 years. They've seen significant success, 16 50-win seasons, 9 division titles, and 2 Western Conference championships.
Well, NBA championships.
No championships in their ownership. Only the Spurs have a better winning percentage than the Jazz since the 1989-1990 season. Gail Miller, 77, put the team into a legacy trust in 2017, but said the goal of the trust, keeping the franchise in Utah for the long term, had been accomplished by selling it to Smith. Imagine he just takes him out. That's cool, though, that he wanted to keep it in Utah.
Yeah.
Yes, I like that. And let's see. He said there's been a lot of talk about putting his team into a legacy trust. He wanted them to stay in Utah. He's convinced at the sale that they'll stay in Utah. Smith takes a basketball operation that remains in strong shape, including 4 straight playoff appearances. They have Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert. Okay, everyone knows this, but okay. And yeah, he just said, "There's no question that we have had a long and rewarding journey these last 35 years. Today's a day I have never been able to imagine." I guess the Millers bought 50% of the franchise in May 1985 and acquired the other 50% in 86 to become the principal owners. And the family will retain a minority interest in the team. So, what do you feel like? What do you feel about that?
I mean, it's cool.
That's
cool
great.
for them.
That's good for them.
Yeah.
They made their money. They brought a team back to relevancy. And this dude just bought a fucking basketball team for $1.66 billion. That's insane.
How many billions do you need, or how much money do you need to do that? How much more
How much to do what? Buy a team?
to buy? Like, what is it? 1.8.
1.66.
Okay, so 1.6. How much more money do you need in your bank account for you to be? I can spend 1.6 on a team.
Well, if I know I can afford a team and I had $3 billion,
You would do it?
I would do it. Because I feel like owners will never lose money in like a basketball or football. At worst, they could sell the team for what they bought it for.
So you pretty much just need to double your money. 1.6, double that, and I'll spend the 1.6.
Yeah, just so you can be
Yeah.
good.
You
Because
think-
dude, you're good with the $1 billion.
Yeah. You think you'll ever be able to buy the Raiders?
No.
Not you, but like anybody.
No. Maybe after Mark Davis. If
I hope they don't keep it in the Davis family forever.
no, why is that?
Cause I like to buy.
You want a chance?
Like if I had the money, bro, I'll give you.
What if just a percentage, like 1%?
I mean, that's still cool.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't feel like
You want to
owner,
make decisions and
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But even if I didn't, I just want to be like, when they show the owner, show me.
yeah.
Like, you know, like that would just be cool to know. Like my childhood team that I loved and grew up watching, like I was able to buy them one day.
Yeah.
That's not like I don't know. That's cool.
Yeah. Well, they went to Vegas. I feel like your chances of owning them is getting smaller now.
Why?
Because they're gonna be worth a lot now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
They just beat the Browns,
To-
16-6.
To own them, you should have got them in while they were in Oakland.
You could, yeah. Well, it's impossible, but yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. It'd be nice to own them, or like own the Warriors are worth a lot now too. It's like it's like if you were gonna own them,
It would have been a few years ago.
yeah. So it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be nice. It'd just be nice to own something.
Yeah, but especially that team.
Yeah, I know. But
And your team. Like the
yeah,
team that
yeah,
you
I
like.
know. If you had a chance to own the Niners, like the company, the Niners, would you?
I would destroy it.
All the good players just straight up to Las
Yeah.
Vegas.
No, but
No, for reals though.
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, me too. It's obviously, like I
an
said,
investment.
like if you're an owner of any sports team, you're not gonna lose money pretty much.
Mhm.
Especially a football team. I feel like any football owner, even with this whole COVID thing, they're not gonna lose money just because
Yeah.
they make so much money. It's impossible pretty much to lose money.
But I'd pick a different team.
What the fuck is Peters doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, they're fighting on there, so the Steelers and the Ravens. And yeah, that'd be nice to own even 1%, dude. If
No,
I can
for
have
sure.
a placard that says,
I'm partial owner. I
yeah,
guess.
partial owner of the Las Vegas Raiders, that'd be sick,
That'd be
dude.
insane.
Yeah.
The 1% still gonna cost you a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah. If I had the 1%, the second I had the 1%, I'm doing it automatically.
Yeah.
Automatically own that one
Yeah.
one partial thing.
Have you seen that there's bricks you can buy at the Raiders Stadium?
Yeah. And they weren't that expensive. They were expensive.
Yeah,
but
they're
not,
expensive, bro.
not crazy,
yeah.
though.
You see Jamarcus Russell got one?
Yeah.
I don't feel like he should have.
But
Since he has one, I feel like they should put it like in the restroom under one of the urinals.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I mean, it's the whole once Raider, always Raider type thing,
Yeah.
but I don't like it.
Yeah, me either. And in Green Bay, I believe people that live there, they can own part of the Packers.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
I wonder how exactly it is though. Like, I mean, either way, it's dope, no matter
Yeah.
what.
Yeah. Still.
But even the brick thing was cool.
Yeah,
Like,
that's pretty sick.
dope.
Because if you ever go there, you can always just point to your brick.
Yeah.
Top 3 views podcast.
Yeah.
We should have went half on a brick, dude.
For real.
Unless the name changes. But even then, we'd still be like, top 3 views, Jerry Reese, Matthew Bobado.
Mm-hmm.
Just our names would still be on there.
Yeah, yeah. I wish I had the money for that brick.
We should have went half. And then when we ever go to Vegas, it'd be sick to put on the podcast too. Like, oh, we finally got to see our brick.
Mm-hmm.
It's all just way up high where you can't see.
You can't really see it or reach it. Yeah.
I don't know how the format is. I guess we'll have to check that out one day to update you guys. But speaking of percentages, did you see that the Super Bowl is going to have 20% of normal capacity?
I didn't see that, but that's crazy.
You feel like they're going to raise the prices more? I feel like they are. You want to be a premium 20%er? You got to pay.
Yeah.
$25,000 seat turned into $40,000 seat.
Would you go?
No.
If they're regular prices, not like...
No. Well, like, what do you mean, regular prices?
Like, whatever the price normally is, not raising it because only 20% can go and stuff.
Oh, but even if it was like $25,000 a seat? That's how much they normally are, dude. Like,
yeah, if you could afford it.
Not... well, if I can afford it, yeah.
Afford it by... Not all crazy, like you can just throw money around, but like, we can't go on vacation for the next few years. But you're choosing that game.
If the Raiders went, maybe. yeah, but it can't just be any normal team. Like,
yeah.
But even then, dude, I feel like I could spend that money way... I can buy like a home fucking theater.
And watch it in a crazy way.
I can make like a little mini fucking stadium in a room for $25,000. I don't know, that's a hard one. But if I had that kind of money where it'll eventually come back kind of soon,
yeah,
like 3-5 years, then maybe.
Yeah. I got you.
If I had millions, then maybe.
Millions.
Cause I don't know. That's crazy.
If you had some money.
Yeah, but that's a lot, dude. I haven't got to that level where I can. Not even close to that level where like. It's pretty much like trading in one of my cars for one seat.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you know, I can't do that. Just go drive there, park my car, and just throw the keys at them. And be like, there you go.
Yeah. That's how I'm getting.
I'll find my way back.
Yeah.
Would you?
Nah. I mean, if it's the Raiders, yeah. If I could afford it, yeah. But
even that, you have to be at that point, right? Where like,
yeah,
you can make that back maybe 5 years.
Yeah. Maybe even sooner than that.
Yeah.
'Cause that's a lot of money.
Yeah. I was just saying 5 years because like that'd be like $50,000 or $50,000. That'd be like $5,000 like of like money that you don't really care about too much.
Yeah.
So that can't be too bad if there's $5,000 a year you have. It's like well whatever. That's like wasting like let's just say $500 or 50 or you know like
it just depends
bucks.
on what I like. I don't know. I like to go places.
Yeah.
So if I can't go anywhere because I spent it all on this one thing, gotta wait 5 years. It's tough.
Yeah, that is.
But
maybe if I was older too, like you know, this is the end of my life, like
then for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm not going places as much.
Grandson, I'm not gonna take you because I had to wait my whole life for this. Like,
you gotta wait till you're my age.
So let me know if you see me on TV. Mm-hmm. Or granddaughter.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, because you know, I don't know. But then too, like fuck, that's $25,000 I could have left to one of my family members before I die.
Nah. If I could see my team in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Nah. What do they lose?
You go work. You can work. I had to work for mine.
What do they lose though? That sucks.
It definitely sucks.
Especially if you spent that much.
I mean, take me down. I'm almost dead anyways.
Just run on the field?
Yeah.
Just get tackled and die. Yeah, 20%, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's true or not, like if they're going to keep it like that, but we'll see. Update of last week's, since we don't always get to have the true scores or all the teams play. The Cardinals beat the Seahawks. I didn't think that was going to happen. And then the Rams beat the Bears. I didn't think that was going to happen. But let's talk about this week's recap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You guys ready? We need to have an opening segment that's pretty cool about this one day.
I know.
Yeah. And right now I'm saying sports talk, but what, top 3 sports? Is that what we're going to call it? This sports segment?
We need to have something that pops up on the screen. Like a whole, like...
a sick, like an intro.
Thing,
yeah. Like an animation or...
You guys can leave links down below if you know of any cool things that have cool transitions and stuff.
Yeah. Tiny dude, just have us standing like side by side, have it like whirling on
Okay,
crazy.
we'll make it.
And then like the letters just like sliding or popping up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I can't make it.
Yeah,
I'll pay for it one day. That's why we need sponsorships. So T-Mobile, this guy has been freaking boasting about you guys all crazy. Sign this man, dude. I'll have a T-Mobile phone if you guys. For reals, I'd switch to T-Mobile if they sponsored me.
Yeah.
Obviously, they care about me. I'd help care about them.
Feel that. And plus, you would have to. Not you would have to,
No,
but like. No, but like you'd want to use and promote your whatever sponsor.
Like, dude, a lot of this stuff, I looked up on my Verizon phone.
Mm-hmm.
1% 1% missed signal in half the country. You know, like, it's just all stupid. Now, I don't know. I feel like if I was sponsored by something and they told me to do reviews on their stuff, I'd be honest. And if they don't like me anymore, then they can kick rocks.
No, yeah, exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie all crazy either. Like,
let's just say
I did have T-Mobile and like it was dropping signal everywhere.
Yeah, you'd have to say it.
Yeah, it'd be like, dude, they're paying for my stuff, but goddamn, like you guys need to step it up. You know?
You'd have to. Because my thing is, I wouldn't care what my thing is. Like for me, I am a T-Mobile user, so I would take it already because I've experienced it. You though.
But I know. But let's just say you're T-Mobile, like you were sponsored, and then 3 months after you sponsored, like their just performance went worse.
Yeah.
Like if they paid me to do a commercial or a read right now, like T-Mobile like
has the best network.
Has the best. I would read the ad and then like after I'm done, be like, yeah, I don't know about that, but you know,
no, 100%.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like recently my stuff has been going down.
Yeah, which is why you cannot get too, comfortable with these brands.
Yeah, so you're gonna give us the NFL recap or the Raiders? I couldn't find it on here, dude. You look up on Bleacher Report.
Yeah, I just.
I don't know why I didn't have this.
Because I have the app or whatever.
Oh, okay. But alright, guys. So we're almost there. Wentz gets stripped. So who's playing right now? Eagles and Cowboys? Gosh, that sounds like a terrible game. Why would that be the primetime game? Why wouldn't they change that? That
Cowboys always get their love though for some reason.
Yeah. Because they're super popular, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Not like Thursday Bootco. That's all that shows instead of the scores. All right, so you're gonna have to read off the scores. Okay. So we're gonna do the NFL recap. Go ahead, Matt.
The issue is it wasn't showing all the. All right. Well. Alright, it's not in order fully, but we have the Saints and the Chicago Bears went into overtime, and the Saints won 26-23, which looked like that was a crazy game.
Yeah, we were watching glimpses of it because we have the red zone on while we watch the
Seattle versus the 49ers rivalry game, obviously big game for their division. Seattle won that 37-27. Jimmy G got hurt. I thought he got benched, but apparently
he got hurt. Which has been happening a lot recently. He's been either getting
benched or
yeah. It's not good.
The Broncos and the Chargers, big division game. The Broncos somehow won by 1 point.
I'm sure the Chargers did Charger things at the
31-30.
Bro, the Chargers are 2-5.
You thought they've been winning a lot?
Yeah, I thought they were like.
Well, I think they've been close in games, but they just been losing.
I thought they were like 4-3 maybe. Like.
Yeah. Well, that's not good. They lost that one for. Well, it's not good for them.
Yeah, well, that's
Miami
good for us.
Versus the Rams, Tua, man. No, I don't know if it was Tua, but
the defense scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
The special team scored a touchdown, but still Tua was leading.
He was leading the team. So 28-17 over the Rams. That's a big win for them. Pittsburgh and Baltimore, another big game. Like if you're on one of those teams,
it looked like a good game too, and there was a fight. I mean, it had everything. It looked like.
Pittsburgh pulled that one out because they were down.
Yeah, what 24-21?
Yeah, and it was going back and forth, but towards the end of the game they were down and they came back, so they're still undefeated.
Yeah,
the only team.
It's crazy.
What'd you say? 7-0?
7-0.
That's crazy. Minnesota. There's a lot of like rivalry games. Like,
I know today was the day for the
Minnesota and Green Bay. Green Bay didn't pull it out.
Dude, Aaron Rodgers got sacked at the end for a fumble.
and it looked bad.
Yeah, and they paused it like because you know how they do the replay of whether it's a forward pass.
Yeah.
They paused it and his face was all like
His body was
obviously
all
under
bent
pressure.
back
Yeah,
and,
it was a terrible
yeah.
image.
Minnesota looked like the team everyone thought they were going to be.
Yeah, this was supposed to be the Minnesota team, and they just got rid of a bunch of players too, which is insane.
Yeah. Cincinnati, Joe Burrow pulled a win off the big Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
31-20. Big win for them.
Let's go, rookie. Dude, I like seeing that because they're a trash team.
Yeah.
And
He doesn't have much help.
yeah, he does have no help, and he's getting like terrorized on that
Yeah.
team. So
That's a big win. That's 2 losses in a row for the Titans.
crazy.
Big win for Cincinnati. Big win for Joe Burrow. Then we had the Indianapolis Colts.
It's gonna be hyped over there in Cincinnati, bro.
Oh yeah,
You
for
know?
sure. If you, especially you have him,
Yeah.
the future looks bright.
Hell yeah.
Say that because they haven't had a really good quarterback since like Carson Palmer when he was like in his prime.
Yeah, for reals.
Indianapolis Colts versus Detroit Lions.
Andy Dalton was all right.
Oh yeah, he was okay.
Yeah.
It was just a lot of injuries.
He's not playing today.
Not him, but his team.
He's not playing today because they tried killing him.
Yeah. Took his head off. But yeah, Colts versus Lions. They dominated 41-21. Yeah.
That was a bad game.
There was picks
Yeah.
that Stafford threw, and
We
yeah.
were watching the clips of it and it didn't look good. At
not
first
look
it
good.
looked kind of like it might have been a back and forth
Yeah.
and then yeah, it just
they kind of
took
just
off.
ran off with that. Kansas City.
I wonder how Phillip Rivers did in that game.
Let's see. Phillip Rivers. He had a really good game. 23 for 33, 262, 3 touchdowns.
How many interceptions?
0.
0. Damn. Yeah. That's the Rivers they probably like to see.
Yeah, he played really good.
Okay.
Any defensive touchdowns? No. But yeah. Then we had the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Jets. They dominated,
They're
obviously.
5 tonight.
We have an 0-8 team or 0-7 team versus a 7.
The Jets
6 and
haven't
1
won.
team. Yeah.
That's insane.
Um,
They're really trying to get. Bro, did you see that tweet? What's that guy's name? That the pretty much the number 1 pick, the number 1 quarterback, the one that just got COVID
from Clemson, the white guy
Yeah, what's his name? Trevor Lawrence.
with the long hair. Really?
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he just got COVID, so he can't play for like 3 weeks.
But he's still gonna be the
Yeah,
guy.
but I think there was a tweet that said he didn't want to go to the trash ass Jets.
There's no way he
Dude,
said that.
dude, guys.
There's no way he tweeted that.
Well, okay, they quoted him. Go ahead and keep.
Patrick Mahomes had a monster game, 416 yards, 5 touchdowns. He's trying to take the MVP award away from Russell Wilson. I mean, the Chiefs are the Chiefs. There's not much to say about that. They dominated that. Buffalo versus New England, another big game. And another big game. Buffalo pulled that one out, 24-21. Cam Newton didn't really do
He
much.
fumbled at the end when they were close to driving. So
Yeah, he had 1 touchdown, rushing touchdown. Then he also had a fumble at the end that sealed the game for
Buffalo. That sucks, dude.
Josh Allen's having a good year so far, but he didn't really play too well this game.
For all you Patriots fans out there, how does it feel to have a
On the other end.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm not saying I get it. You're gonna be, oh, well, you're a Raiders fan. You guys been losing all the time. You can't talk. I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm actually curious.
How does it feel?
guys,
Because you guys have been the best team or one of the best teams for the past
do you see
decade.
this as like, oh wow, this is good, pretty much the rebuild year, or do you guys like, nah, we'll bounce back? You know, like,
or do you think Cam Newton can bring you guys a championship?
is he the answer,
or is he just a replacement for now?
or is he just a template, a holder?
Yeah, Atlanta Falcons versus Carolina Panthers. Atlanta pulled that one.
That was the
out.
Thursday night game.
25
The Falcons intercepted the Panthers to secure the game. Dude, Bridgewater can't throw deep. It was freaking annoying watching that game.
Yeah, and then we had the Raider game.
It was a crazy game, and for a crazy reason. So,
It was 16-6.
16-6 at Cleveland.
Yeah, we were in Cleveland. It was not technically snowing all crazy, but it was raining and hailing crazy, on and off. But it was a good game. It was a messy game, dirty game. Dirty game.
Dirty. Dude, it was hailing all
Yeah.
crazy. You want me to read the
quarters?
the drive summary?
Or yeah.
So, the Raiders started with the ball, 10 plays. They had the ball for 4 minutes, 26 seconds. They missed a field goal.
Where it looked good.
Yeah, but
initially,
the wind blew it all the way to the left, which is
Yeah.
and they kicked it all the way to the right, which is crazy.
Which was we're like between 30 and 40 miles per hour
Yeah,
wind between there.
the Browns had this orange flag on each
Yeah.
pole, and then they put one on some random pole in the stadium somewhere.
Yeah.
And I guess it was to check the wind.
Yeah.
And yeah, that thing was blowing the whole time. And then, so the Browns got the ball. They did 5 plays, got 27 yards, had had the ball for 2 minutes 45 seconds and fumbled.
Nick Kwiatkowski forced that.
Yeah, our first forced fumble, I believe.
Nicholas Morrow recovered it.
Yeah.
No, our second, but first time we recovered.
Did Arden Keat? Did he get the ball?
No, Morrow.
It was Morrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Second forced fumble, but first one we recovered.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's true. And then on the next drive, the Raiders had the ball, three and out, -1 yards, a minute 22 total time. We punted. The Browns got the ball, 14 plays,
Well, 60. On a crazy drive.
Yeah, 14 plays, 65 yards, 7 minutes 52 seconds. Kicked a field goal. So that was the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
You have anything to say about that?
I think that overall we looked good, but there was some missed opportunities because of the wind. I think.
Yeah,
like
the
Derek
weather
Carr went to throw it deep. You know,
the weather had a crazy effect in this game.
Yeah, it was a running backs game.
Yeah, this is definitely a running backs game, which was crazy for us because we didn't have Trent Brown, because apparently he couldn't join the game because they gave him the IV wrong and
I don't know what's going on with these stuff.
Oxygen went into his vein or something.
They tried to take out the dude from the Chargers.
And in that first quarter, was that the one where Derek Carr threw it deep to Ruggs and it just went like way over?
Yeah.
Ruggs and Carr haven't been
able to connect on the deep ball, except for one time.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's crazy.
But it was windy. Maybe this.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say because Baker Mayfield was throwing weird passes too, but
yeah,
that's kind of him sometimes too. So it's hard to say. Yeah. So second quarter, Raiders have the ball, 16 plays, 58 yards, 8 minutes 18 seconds, and they scored a field goal at the end of it. Let's see, anything interesting happened. So Devin Booker 9 yards. Devin Booker, 11 yards. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. 20 yards.
Nah, Devontae Booker.
Devontae Booker. Oh,
You're thinking of the basketball player.
Yeah, I'm thinking of. he just scored. No, and then they ran it 3 times in a row. The third time, Devontae Booker got -2 yards. Then a -6 yard sack. Olivier Vernon. Mm-hmm. That's his name. Okay, I could say that. But I could say Devontae. And then a 17-yard pass from Carter to Booker. Was that the one that was that short pass that was for a big yard, huh?
Yeah, where it was like 3rd and 15 or whatever, and he ended up getting it?
Yeah. And then a 3-yard run to Ingold up the middle on 4th and 1.
Or maybe he didn't get it. He was just short.
He was short 1 yard, yeah. And then Ingold ran it for 4th and 1. We don't like 4th and 1 fullback runs on this team.
It's too slow.
Yeah.
And it didn't work last time we tried it, but it worked this time, so.
And then Derek Carr had a 7-yard scramble. Josh Jacobs had an 8-yard run right after. Josh Jacobs had a 2-yard run, so that's already 10 yards of running. Then Josh Jacobs had a 7-yard run, 17 yards running. Then Derek Carr had an incomplete pass. Josh Jacobs had a 1-yard run. Josh Jacobs had another 1-yard run. And then Derek Carr had an incomplete pass to Josh Jacobs. Derek Carr had an incomplete pass to Ruggs. And that was for the touchdown. Remember, with his foot? Yeah. Matt said it was a touchdown. I said it wasn't a touchdown, but it could have been a touchdown. It was very hard to tell. Yeah. I was saying, Matt was saying they need to have better camera angles. Like, there's how.
It's clearer.
Yeah, clear, and like, how are we in this like technology age and we can't have? I was saying we should have 2 on top of the end zone, like facing straight down, so you can see the line. Yeah. Definite. But whatever.
It was just weird because the closer you got, it just got blurry more right there. It's like, come on.
Yeah, bro. Like, have a, I don't know, like, you know how some of these phones have like certain cameras for zoom? Have a certain zoom camera.
Yeah. Well, especially when you see pictures later on in the game, it's like the clearest thing you've ever seen. It's like, where'd that picture come from?
And then, so we had to end up scoring a field goal. What's the score then? It doesn't say the score then. So we had to end up kicking a field goal, which would have made it 6-3. Right? 2 field goals? Yeah, 6-3. Remember, this is in crazy weather. 35-mile-per-hour winds. Yeah. Hail everywhere. Sleet. Snow. Mm-hmm. They said, call it whatever you want to call it. But, exactly. It was like 28 degrees. Well, it was
40
degrees, but they said it felt like 28 because of the wind and the ice.
Yeah.
They showed the people in the stands freezing to death. Yeah. Then the Browns had the ball. They only had it for 3 plays, 0 yards, a minute 15. Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, incomplete pass, run for no gain, -5 yard penalty, incomplete pass, punt. And then Oh, or was that only 3? No, that was 3-3, huh? And then it was 6-3 after.
Oh, yeah, we missed our first one.
We missed the first one. Sorry, guys. And then they had a 4-yard run. Josh Jacobs, 8-yard pass to Witten. Dude, they threw it like in between the two defenders, right? He jumped up and he just got speared in the air.
He had 2 catches that were crazy.
And then a 7-yard run for Josh Jacobs, a 4-yard run from Jacobs, incomplete pass to Moreau. That one was kind of thrown out of bounds, or not out of bounds, but out of his area. Yeah. But he had a good chance of catching it.
Yeah.
But Moreau was not the best
Probably
catcher.
The wind too
that blew it. Yeah. A 4-yard pass to Ruggs. A 6-yard run from Richard. And it was good for a first down. A 5-yard run from Derek Carr. Derek Carr was running this game, but he doesn't know how to slide.
Yeah, he refused to slide.
Well, I'm reading this. Put the poncho on, bro. He wants to wear the poncho when the Raiders win. Jeez, the disrespect Matt has for the Raiders. And then
don't technically deserve it.
Another 1-yard run from Derek Carr, 12-yard pass to Jalen Richard, incomplete pass, and Carr spiked the ball, and then we got a field goal. That was hectic.
Which that made it 6-3.
Yeah, that was.
6-3.
Yeah, 6-3. Then the Browns got the ball to start the second half. And then, let's see, 3-yard run from Hunt, 6-yard pass to Hunt, 6-yard run from Hunt, 9-yard pass to Bryant. I don't know who that is. 2-yard run from Hunt, 6-yard run from Mayfield, 19-yard pass to Landry. I'm trying to remember. Was that the one-handed catch?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
a sick catch.
Yeah.
He couldn't catch easy passes, but he caught that one.
4-yard run to Hunt, run for no gain from Hunt, incomplete pass to Landry in the end zone. It was a catch, supposedly, but then when he landed, the ball hit the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was not a catch. But it scared me for a second. Then they had to kick a field goal. And so the score is 6-6. And then on the next drive, the Raiders got the ball. They had it for 15 plays. That's insane. So we're obviously winning the time of possession, which we do in a lot of games, which is...
That's exactly what John Gruden wants.
Yeah, he likes to run the ball and have the ball. So 8-yard run, Josh Jacobs. Then another 3-yard run from him. Then a 1-yard run for Henry Ruggs, which was finally nice to see them hand the ball off to Ruggs. I've been wanting that end around run for a while.
Yeah.
Just to get them like hyped or started for the defense to kind of be caught off guard. And then we said Derek Carr should run more too earlier, which they ended up doing. A 1-yard pass to Waller, 11-yard run from Carr, a 9-yard pass to Renfro, 3-yard run from Jacobs, 6-yard pass to Waller, 11-yard pass to Renfro, 5-yard run from Jacobs, 2-yard run from Jacobs, 6-yard pass to Waller, 1-yard run from Jacobs. We got a penalty. Oh no, Myles Garrett got a penalty for crossing into a neutral zone infraction. That was like the story of the game for both teams.
Mm-hmm.
They were so anxious to rush in. Incomplete pass to Aguilar, and then the Raiders scored a touchdown to Renfro. He cut left and
they
cut
almost
right.
Called that back. They thought maybe.
Yeah, they were saying he didn't catch it, but
he did.
Yeah, he did.
A sick play. He went in motion and then did like a reverse and came back.
Yeah, and everyone was so worried about Waller that they gave enough time for Renfro.
But there was still two defenders. Like Carr had to put it perfect.
Yeah, right between the defenders.
Which is nice.
Then the Browns, which the score was 13-6. The Browns got the ball. 4 plays, a minute 42. 13-yard run from Hunt, 2-yard run from Hunt, and then incomplete pass. They punted. So Hunt was the MVP of the Browns because he pretty much did everything. Then the Raiders got the ball. 3-yard run from Jacobs, 7-yard pass to Waller, 14-yard run from Jacobs, 6-yard run from Jacobs. Obviously, the defense was just tired of.
Yeah. Because they're a top rushing defense.
Yeah. Derek Carr got sacked, but then there was a 15-yard penalty on Ogunjobi for a face mask. He pulled Carr's face mask, and then Carr fumbled, right? That was that play?
No, that was not that play.
That wasn't that play?
No. This when he got sacked. When Carr got sacked, The one you're talking about was when he ran it, and he fumbled.
Oh, okay.
Remember he ran and then
Dude,
he tried to.
He didn't fumble on this one?
No.
Okay. But he got... And then Carr was saying, like, face mask.
He was going like that and saying face mask.
And then Devontae Booker got a 7-yard run, just like he should have. Josh Jacobs got a 1-yard run. Jacobs with the 5-yard run. Booker with the 4-yard run. That's it, dude. I like that one, too, that we do. Booker, I think we should use him more.
Yeah.
5-yard penalty on Good. He, False start, yeah. And then 18-yard run from Carr. That's the one where he fumbled. Yeah. And then Booker recovered it, like, instantly.
That's the one where he finally did the fake and kept it, right?
Yeah, that's what we were saying. They should try that with Carr, because he kept getting Carr fumbles. Carr needs to learn how to slide.
Because he'd rather get cracked. Like,
yeah,
I don't understand. Does he, like, what? I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, it's insane. Josh Jacobs got a 1-yard run. No gain for Jacobs. Oh,
this was on the 1-yard line.
Yeah. And then a 5-yard penalty on Carr. Run formation? I don't remember that, but damn, that's crazy. And then we kicked the field goal. And then it was 16-3. And then the Browns got the ball. 1-yard pass to Hunt. 14-yard pass to Higgins. 10-yard pass to Bryant. Incomplete pass. Mayfield to Landry. It says big play. Mayfield to Landry for 25 yards. Incomplete pass. 1-yard run from Mayfield. 8-yard run from Mayfield.
Wait, I almost think that was the one-handed catch.
That's the one-handed catch?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was it. And then 2-yard run from Mayfield. Incomplete pass to Hunt. Incomplete pass to Landry. 5-yard penalty on Willis. False start. Incomplete pass to Landry. And then they tried kicking a field goal and the wind blew it out.
Same thing. That happened to us.
So it could have been 16-6, right?
With just under 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, but field goal for field goal. We missed one because of the wind. They missed one because of the wind. And then obviously we ran out the time.
Yeah.
So
it was a win for us. We needed it.
Yeah, it wasn't the prettiest game, but
puts us above 500 again.
Yeah, and it shows us too that the Raiders can win in crazy situations.
Derek Carr didn't have the craziest game, but I think he proved he's
capable.
Like he played well for the circumstances.
Maybe learn to slide.
Yeah, besides the running, because I don't understand. He already fumbled it once in this game, and like he's been known to fumble the ball. So slide. There was even a time when he was running, remember, and then he decided to cut sideways and try to run out of bounds and got cracked all crazy.
Yeah. I know. There was a couple where he got cracked, kind of crazy.
But like he could have just literally slid down.
Sorry, dude.
This guy's trying to hang me.
It looks like you have a hunchback every time I look at you.
But yeah, he needs to learn how to slide. I don't know what the issue is with that.
Yeah. Trent Brown, hopefully he comes back. I mean, it seems like our team's gotten used to playing without him, which is good. Yeah. But we need Incognito and Brown back.
So how do you think the offense did overall? Against this defense and against the weather?
Against the weather? I'd say a B.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Josh Jacobs had one of his best games.
Yeah, for us, he had a good bounce back. He had over 100 yards.
Should have had a touchdown, but
what
he
was
kept
Josh
getting
Jacobs'
stuffed. He had 31 attempts for 120 yards, 4.1 average.
What about Booker?
He had 5 attempts, 29 yards.
Nice.
5.8 average.
Yeah, I was gonna say like his yards were his yards are pretty good.
Yeah.
Five
Jacobs would have had a better one, but he got he got stuffed like 4 times at the 1 yard line.
He could have got a touchdown. He flew in the air, and then he
reached for it. But
he reached and then brought it back because he seen it was good. So I like that play.
Yeah.
Smart on him. Don't fumble the ball in that situation.
Yeah. Receiving wise, nobody really stood out.
Who was our top receiver?
Started off the game really good, but he only had 4 catches, 26 yards, and a touchdown. Most of those are early. So Waller had 5 catches, 28 yards. As you can see, nobody even got any yards really. Carr only threw for 112. But it was windy. You can't really throw that much. And it was not just windy, it was wet, like icy, and so it's hard to throw.
So what do you give the defense? Did you like seeing Abrams back?
Yes, for sure. When we seen that one where he blitzed in all crazy.
Yeah, they finally blitzed him.
He didn't get the ball, or he get the guy, but he got the blocker. And
he created that pressure,
he created the pressure that we needed. They lost like 4 yards on that play. Abrams was good to have back. I like Kwiatkowski played really good as well.
Hold on, guys. This is crazy. This is crazy.
What?
You know what I'm going to say or no?
No.
So they put LaMarcus Joyner in that safety at the end of the game. He had 2 crazy plays.
That really was big plays.
Yeah, like he swatted the ball one time, and then he cracked the Landry.
Yeah, Landry.
He cracked Landry, and Landry caught the ball, but he cracked Landry so hard that he dropped it
in the end zone.
Yeah,
that was huge.
Yeah, it was.
So, Joyner, which everyone knows is a better safety than he is a corner.
Yeah,
but we don't use him at safety. Like, it's very rare. But if he can play like that, maybe we have to switch things around.
Yeah, I say keep trying that because obviously him at corner sucks.
Yeah,
that's not.
It's rough for him.
And obviously we're gonna get Arnett back, so Arnett, Mullen, and Joyner, and so you'd have Abrams as strong safety, and Abrams as safety. Why not? Littleton, dude, fucking guy.
Yeah, he's still struggling.
He can't tackle. He got stiff armed to death like twice.
Yeah.
I don't know about Littleton. I don't know what we can do to make him play better. Hopefully, if the defense starts playing better, he plays better. Maurice Hurst got hurt today. That sucked.
Yeah. I'll probably give the defense a C. Only because the Browns had a lot of drop passes.
Yeah.
So it could have been worse.
It would have been worse. The Browns screwed themselves over. But the weather helped.
Yeah, the weather helped. Landry had a touchdown.
Yeah.
It was... I would think the weather.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't the weather, he just dropped it. It should have been a touchdown. So the defense got bailed out by a lot of things. But they didn't play terrible, so...
Yeah, see? They worked with the conditions they were given.
Yeah.
Which should have been...
Like, we couldn't stop the run.
Did we get a sack?
No, we didn't. They didn't run that much.
Yeah. They ran a lot.
No, I mean, like, 16 attempts for the running backs.
Oh, okay.
Mayfield ran 6 times, though. But their averages are good. Like, we couldn't really stop that.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I don't know. I feel like we both agree. I feel like, or we feel like if there was a regular weather, it's been a more higher scoring game.
Yeah.
For both teams.
Yeah, I believe so.
So
at least, yeah. It would have been crazy.
Vernon got 2 sacks on us. Yeah, I don't believe we got any sacks. Let me just double check on that.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't remember.
Yeah, no. Nothing. Just the forced fumbles to highlight for us.
Yeah, so I don't know. Special teams, I don't know. Field goals don't really
missed
matter.
The field goal, but
the
wind was crazy because he kicked it good. It was
Renfro had a sick catch on the special teams recovery. Yeah, I don't know.
What we got next week?
What do you say the whole game as a whole?
Whole game as a whole, I think it was good because we shown we can win in the cold weather.
Yeah.
We showed we can run the ball.
Derek Carr got a win in the cold weather.
Derek Carr got a win. We showed we can run the ball, and that's what you need to do in the cold weather.
Yeah.
Not cold weather, but in the wet.
We haven't had
weather.
Trent Brown, and our line's still doing good.
Yeah. So I think it was a big win for us because it's good to go 4-3 rather than 3-4.
What do you grade it?
Overall, I give us overall give us an A because we're terrible in the cold weather normally.
Yeah.
So
I give it a C+.
I think we did really well.
I give it a C+. I enjoyed the win, but
yeah,
as a whole, as a team as a whole, C+.
Feel that?
Because offense is a B, defense was a C, special teams was a C, so C+.
Yeah, but I'm also looking at the coaching as well. I think it was perfectly like
Paul Gunther was on the ground for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
Derek Carr was talking to the defense at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Maybe keep him in as...
plays.
I don't know what he was doing, but he's all talking to the defense.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't need to talk to these guys, to his offensive players. He's like, they know what to do. He's like, you guys.
Well, we got the Chargers next.
We got the Chargers next. And
they just lost.
I think that's going to be a tough one, dude.
Yeah.
Because
Herbert might go off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Our defense is terrible. Herbert's been playing good, as much as I hate to say it.
Yeah.
But the Chargers do Charger things.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like they're going to do Charger things at the end. So
yeah, I think we definitely win the game.
Yeah.
Right?
Where's it at? Is it in Las Vegas or is it in LA?
In LA.
Oh, so it's a different home game. But there's no fans there, so.
Yeah.
And I told Matt, I believe that the Raiders do better when there's fans, even if it's away. I think the defense does a little better. There's not a lot of evidence to prove that, but when they played the Chiefs, it felt like, I told Matt, it felt kind of like a Raider game. They were playing Raider music the whole time. There was Raider fans there.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone was just cheering, so I felt like the team was hyped. Those fans at this game, I don't know if they were cheering or not because it was freaking freezing, but the defense is better, so I don't know. I don't know what it is, but that's my theory until it's proven wrong.
Yeah, so just to give you guys a update, or like kind of like a preview of the game, we are 12th in the league, 26.7 points per game. Chargers are 17th at 25.6, so basically the same.
Yeah. Okay.
So it should be high scoring. Points allowed, though, we give up 29.
So if they're 17th and we have like the worst defense, then obviously that's good for. That's gonna be a high scoring game. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's only by 1 point.
Yeah.
And then defensively, same thing. We give up 29, they give up 26.4. But offensively, they do better yards wise. They are third in the whole league.
Jeez, that's insane.
They're 6th in passing, 8th in rushing. We're 16th in passing and 10th in rushing. And defensively, they're more in the middle, I guess, sort of, and we're 21st. They're 18th.
Yeah, that's insane.
Turnover difference is the same too, 25th and 24th. So it's pretty much even matchup.
Yeah,
but our offense is better.
Yeah, but their defense is really good. Well, the pass rusher wise, and I think that's gonna make a big difference. I'm not saying we're losing, but I'm just saying it's gonna make a difference.
Yeah,
and it's gonna be a close game.
So based on everything we know right now, what's your score?
I think it's gonna be 31-28 Raiders. I think I think the Chargers are gonna have a chance to win it at the end, and they're gonna miss a field goal.
I'm gonna go 26-21. And
Raiders?
Yeah.
Okay.
26-21 Raiders. And yeah, I think we win. And I think that puts us at 5-3. And that's.
You think the Chargers are gonna have a chance to win it at the end, and they're gonna mess up?
I don't know if they'll mess up in the sense of what do you mean mess, like a fumble or like a missed field goal or something?
Well, maybe go get close to scoring and go
and
fourth and something and miss up, or just something
I think they'll have a final drive chance. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Just something I'm not saying the guy's gonna catch it in the end zone and then drop it on 4th and 8 or something.
Or maybe we'll have it the last drive.
Yeah, that can happen. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying if you don't want to get that in depth to it, but do you think the Chargers are gonna have a chance to win it at the end and they're not?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so too. That's the Chargers.
Yeah.
All I've ever known is.
So that'd be big for us. That'll put us 5-3.
All right. Well, you have anything else to say?
I think we're good.
The Eagles are playing right now. The Cowboys. I think we said that. Maybe we didn't.
Yeah. No, we did. But let's update the score real quick if it's any different. It is, but not by much. 7-6. Eagles are up.
How are the Eagles letting this game be this close?
I know. Let's see what they're doing right now. So, I don't know. That
Elliott's 8 for 32. Terrible.
Yeah. CeeDee Lamb got a rush for 19 yards. Cooper
insane.
has no catches.
Is that about right?
CeeDee Lamb only has 1 catch. And the Eagles, Carson Wentz is playing fine so far.
What is he at? I can't see.
5 for 8, 66 yards and a touchdown.
Oh yeah, that's not bad. What
about Scott's running good, 542.
Right.
So it looks like they had
It looks like the
one
Cowboys.
drive.
Yeah, the Cowboys had the ball the whole time. So I don't know if that's true or not, but
Eagle-wise, stats look good. But
and then who plays tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow is going to be. I just saw it.
No, that's next.
I just saw it. What the heck?
All right, I'll go ahead and look it up. See who finds it first. The Buccaneers play the Giants. That's
terrible game.
Yeah.
I would not be watching that game.
Yeah, I think the Giants are gonna win 48-0. I'm just kidding. Nah, dude. And then I think the Giants, all their offensive linemen been out this week.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's another weird thing with Tom.
Well,
Brady.
at least that's a good excuse to sit. Yeah. Tom Brady.
I take everything back from Bill Belichick. He's legit. It's Tom Brady.
Tom Brady's a cheater. You think Tom Brady paid a company or a business to host an event in New York, close to the Giants, and hey, they're having all you can eat buffet.
Yeah. Or
for the linemen.
Yeah.
You know? All you can eat buffet, and they're like, oh,
yeah,
a buffet. If you're a giant player, hell yeah.
They're literally giants.
Yeah.
They're linemen.
And then Abram's like, buffet. You guys are going to buffet? He's like, I want to go too. That place
I want
is
some
lit.
salmon. Yeah.
For all you can eat salmon.
All you can eat salmon.
Salmon, hell yeah. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
But,
good episode.
Yeah, long episode.
This is the longest episode you guys have seen.
Yeah.
And you might be watching this on a Tuesday, just because how long.
Yeah. Whenever you catch.
Or whenever you're watching it, but it'll probably be out.
Yes, I'm wearing a Khalil Mack jersey. I was kind of hoping that. Well, when they play away, I'll wear an away team. I don't have a lot of away jerseys.
Yeah.
If you guys want to go ahead and donate money so I can get a jersey and Matt can get a jersey, go ahead. If not, it's cool.
Yeah. Either way, we appreciate you guys for watching.
Yeah. We appreciate you more if you buy his jerseys, but it's cool.
And if you subscribe and like and
so
comment
we
down
appreciate
below.
you 100%. Buy his jerseys. We appreciate you 110%. But it's cool either way. T-Mobile, you want to sponsor Matt or me? That's cool too.
Or any company.
Yeah.
We'll take anybody.
Yeah, we'll take it. Go ahead and catch Matt on his other show.
Yeah, down below there'll be a link to my vlog channel as well as a link to his podcast.
Why Not Me podcast. Live Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
I think it's good. I hope you guys aren't fatigued watching this.
Yeah. I'm a little fatigued. My body hurts a
My
little
back hurts. Yeah, there's no back support on this.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
a complaint
literally
to HR, but it's all right.
Yeah. So we'll see you guys next week. Again, don't forget to leave without commenting anything down below.
Comment. There's a lot of topics today. You have to like something, comment something. Shout out to Laura Mendoza, my fiance. She commented on last week's episode.
Let's go.
So thank you. I appreciate that.
And I apologize for not mentioning you in this one. Because we had a big topic on her last one. Not just her, but she was a part of it.
Yeah. That's how it goes. Sometimes we talk about you, sometimes we don't. But sorry, not sorry. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a good one. Hit like and subscribe. Like and subscribe our other channels. Follow us on the socials. And we'll see you next week. Let's get it. Peace.